the Sixth World, there are groups of criminals known as Shadowrunners who act as deniable assets for governments, megacorporations, or anyone who has the Nuyen. The stories of these agents for hire are known as the Fixer Files.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Fixer Files. This is the Shadowrun one-shot collaboration podcast where we bring a bunch of random people from different podcasts and platforms in to play some Shadowrun with us. My name is Dr. Friendship. I am the showrunner and the man behind the curtain over on Critical Hits. We do SINless, we do Shadowrunnin on Empty, and now we are also helping to do this. And I am joined tonight by a bunch of awesome people. We'll start off with our GM for the evening. You know him, you love him. SoEasyMode. Easy, how are you tonight?
I'm here. I'm excited.
Who are you, Easy? Why don't you tell the folks at home, because they might not have seen your stuff.
Yeah. If you haven't seen my stuff, I am also part of the SINless crew. I'm the guy who runs the stories, the GM over there. I also help research the lore and put that out for our lore podcast, the Shadowrunnin on Empty. If you want to know more about the Sixth World, go give it a listen.
Fantastic. I'm also joined tonight by DanTheGM from the What the Dice podcast. Hello, Dan. Welcome to the Fixer Files.
Thank you. So, as he was saying, I'm DanTheGM. I am the showrunner, editor, producer, GM of What the Dice, and we'll be actually moving into Shadowrun for our second season, which we're super excited about.
I've also got Sean from Dragon's Greed Gaming. Sean, how are you? Welcome on in. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, glad to be here. Like you said, I'm from the Dragon's Greed Gaming podcast, sometimes player, sometimes GM, as well as on Fridays, I stream on Twitch under the tag Foreplay, where we play Curse of Strahd for 5e D&D.
Oh, very fun, very fun. Excellent adventure right there. Love me some Curse of Strahd.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun.
All right, and to round us out, we have Earvin from YouTube Frame, my personal friend and a super good dude and a closet Shadowrun fan. Earvin, how are you tonight?
I'm good. Hey, I'm Earvin. I make Helldivers 2 content on YouTube and Twitch, which is completely unrelated, and I've never been on a podcast before, but I played Shadowrun casually for years, and I'm really excited to be here.
All right, fantastic. Well, we are happy to have all of you here tonight. We are going to jump right in. So, Easy, why don't you set the stage for us and take it away, my friend?
All right. What better way to enter into the shadows than taking it back in time a little bit? So, welcome everybody to the early 2050s. It's a rockin' time to be around. Your team has done some jobs together in the past. You've all at least worked together. So you've heard back and forth, kept tabs on each other, and now all being pulled together once again for another job. All of you are individually being contacted by somebody named Max Foley. Max Foley introduces himself. He's your typical corporate kind of sleazy manager. That's the vibe that you get from him. But he's called you all together this evening. Everybody is coming together to meet up at the hot happening club Underworld 93 out in Puyallup. So all of you are arriving at the club this evening. It's the typical Seattle weather. You've got the slight drizzle, but that's not going to stop the crowd from coming out for tonight's headliner. You guys may have heard of her before. Maria Mercurial is headlining Underworld 93 tonight. It is a sold-out show. You guys are being called in by Max Foley. He got you inside. And you're all able to meet up once again for the first time in a while. The crowd is jumping. The music is pumping. Do we want to take it away and go through reintroductions to everybody? Or how do you guys want to play it?
Yeah, sure. We might as well introduce all of our characters. Again, Dr. Friendship here. I'm playing Scorch, bit of a burnout mage.
I'm Dan the GM. I'll be playing Wagon. I'm the face of the team.
I'm Sean. I'm playing Knox, a Fizz adept.
Earvin, I'm going to be playing Sledge, a orc street samurai.
So as you guys get into 93, you'll actually be met by a representative from Max. You guys, so glad you're able to make it. Max can't see you right now, handling the talent, but hang out. Towards the end of the show, we'll get you backstage. You can talk to Max, and he'll let you know more about what he's got cooking for you. Until then, enjoy the show. Tickets are on the house. We'll just see you backstage later.
All right, well, I'm going to need some drinks if we're going to be here all night.
Yeah, of course.
You got drink tickets for me, or
Just let them know that you're here with Max.
just tell them that Max sent me and they're going to give me free drinks?
I promise, chum.
All right, well, this job is already starting to look pretty good, so I'm going to hit the bar. Anybody want anything while I'm up there?
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a follow, man. I'll hang out with you up at the bar.
Can you grab me a fruit juice? I'm gonna go watch the show.
Fruit juice, what, like cranberry?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want anything in it, or just like straight juice?
I just want some juice.
Hey, chumma.
Anybody else want anything?
No, I'm good.
All right, well, Scorch is going to head up to the bar and hop on over there and order some drinks.
Yeah, the bouncer was true to his word. You drop Max's name, you're hooked up for the rest of the night.
Well, we're on the job, so I'm not going to drink too much,
Okay.
but enough to be able to deal with this horrible pop music we're having to listen to.
It's Maria Mercurial. Come on, she's #1 on the charts.
That's what I said.
Okay. So as the evening goes on, the crowd is going wild. Maria's putting on a fantastic show as usual. It's starting to wind down. You can feel the energy kind of calming down a little bit. Are you guys gonna head on backstage?
Yeah, I mean, I'll kind of have the stride like I belong here, and I'll start heading backstage.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right. As you guys make your way there, security will stop you. Not letting anybody back tonight. It's all full up. As he's saying that, this other guy, real slick looking, hair's greased back, the open button-up top shirt, just walks up, moves the security aside. No, it's fine. It's fine. I got him. Boys, come on back. Max Foley. It's finally nice to put names to faces. Come on back.
Nice, Scorch will head back with him.
As we pass security, I'm going to do the whole 2-finger salute off my brow towards security.
Just kind of narrow their eyes at you like, oh, you're lucky. So Max leads you back through the backstage, past props and wires and all this other stuff, and you finally go through a small dressing room door, and you're sitting inside a nice little room. There's costumes everywhere. There's the makeup mirror, couple comfy couches, and he just kind of plops down in the chair and swivels around. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
The Scorch will immediately make himself as comfortable as possible.
Wagon's probably going to find a wall to kind of lean back on and plant his foot on it just to kind of watch and still be at the ready.
Sledge is gonna go find a nice place to sit down and start going through the pictures he took at the concert.
Knox will find a seat somewhere.
All right, once everybody's settled down. Yeah, I'm sure you're all wondering why I've called you together. Look, I'm not gonna mince words, gonna be straight up. I'm worried. Worried somebody's gunning for Maria, all right? I think it might be her former agent, Armando Hernandez. He's been, hassling her a little bit. It's not good. It's not good for business, boys. She's been worried ever since she found out that Hernandez was dealing with the yaks. So she dumped this hoop, and she signed on with me. Well, not officially signed on with me yet, but, you get the picture. Technically speaking, she's still under contract with him for 5 more days. So, I've called you all here together because I want you to babysit her for those 5 days until we can get things smoothed over, legally speaking.
So, why haven't you just taken this guy out?
Excuse me?
I mean, you want us to protect your girl, but you could have just eliminated the problem. Fucked off. I mean,
hey, hello, hey, I don't know who you think you're dealing with here, but you go around bumping managers off. There's a lot of questions, people asking some things. I can't get my hands dirty like that. That'd be really bad for business. Bad marks on Maria. What if it comes back and blow back on her? It's gonna ruin her career. It's terrible, I tell you. Terrible. It's non-starter.
He's right. We can't risk Maria's public image.
okay, so no happy accident then. All right.
I mean, accidents still happen, but, we don't want to get our hands in it. So, do we have a place we're going to be watching her at, or are we just following her around in her day-to-day?
Well, I figure that we could sort that out this evening. That's one of the reasons you're here. I promise this is a real up-and-up paying gig, okay? You do this, it's going to go wonders for you. All you gotta do is basically babysit. How hard can it be to babysit a starlet, right? Huh? You get to live some of the high life there. Am I right?
Well, yeah, it just depends on what kind of problems Armando's causing.
A small potatoes guy. He's just, throwing his voice around. It can't be that bad. But, Maria's worried. And when Maria's worried, I'm worried. I can't have the talent not able to perform. It was almost a hassle to get her out on the stage this evening. So hopefully with you all around, feel a little safer, things will calm down, we'll be able to get the shows out of the way. It's only 5 days, right?
That seems kind of like a long time to babysit a pop star. I mean,
that's why you're getting paid well, huh?
You keep saying paid well, so let's talk brass tacks. What are we talking?
Look, boys, this is a golden ticket, okay? That's what I'm giving you. You watch her for 5 days. We'll get the contracts renegotiated. Things will be smoothed out in the legal sense. She'll be under new contract. She won't have to worry about Hernandez breathing down her neck anymore. And you guys get a nice, sweet cut. We're talking, talking four zeros? 4 zeros? How's that sound?
Can Scorch cast Analyze Truth to see if this guy's being on the up and up?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you're gonna have to run me through this because we were using a dice roller last time I played this.
Okay, so whenever you're doing your test, it's usually going to be opposed because it's in Anarchy here. We're doing it for the first time, everybody. So give us a little bit. We're working everything out. So you'll take your sorcery skill, plus your willpower.
Okay, that's my dice pool, right?
Yeah, plus any kind of amps or any other effects, right?
Yeah, I don't have any amps for this.
Okay, so you just roll that.
Okay.
You need 5s and 6s.
Okay.
And then I roll his resistance.
All right. Well, I hope you rolled well.
Do ya?
Yeah.
All right.
I got 7 hits on that.
Wow. Well, that beats his defense. He's telling you the truth about how much he's willing to pay you, and that you just have to babysit for 5 days.
All right, well, this guy seems like a trustworthy fellow, so I think we can take him at his word on the payment, gentlemen. Are there going to be any problems with her behavior? Is she going to cooperate? If we tell her to do something, we need her to do exactly what we say if we're going to keep her safe.
Yeah, sure. We can. That shouldn't be a problem. I mean, you know what? How about I go and get her, bring her in. You can talk to her and smooth out whatever else you all feel like you need to. How does that sound?
Yeah, that probably be best instead of talking, no offense, to a third party. Talking to the contact ourselves is probably best. You know,
Right, of course. Yeah, of course. What was I thinking, right? Don't worry. He gets up from the chair, walks over to the door, and kind of pokes his head out. You hear him talking to somebody that's outside, and then the door closes, and he goes back and sits down. Big, Drek-eating grin on his face, and within just a couple minutes later, the door opens up, and in waltzes the pop star herself. Fresh off the stage, still in full makeup and everything.
I will give just a light nod.
Everybody's sort of starstruck here.
No, it's more of just that, like, you know, she's a person. Just gonna treat her as such.
Okay.
No point in fanning over someone that I probably don't have a whole lot of interest in. I'm looking at this as it's a job.
It's just a job, huh?
Yeah.
So Sledge is actually a massive fan. He's wearing a t-shirt and a hat that he bought from the merch stand outside. So he's going to get up and announce, Miss Mercurial, I am a massive fan. It is an honor to meet you.
Yes. The pleasure is all mine. I'm sure you need me to sign something for you.
Oh my God, yes. Can you sign my bicep?
Sure. Just pulls out a silver marker. You have no idea where it came from. And she signs your bicep.
Okay, Sledge is gonna sit down with a grin on his face, looking at it.
Sure. She just heads on over past everybody, kind of on the other side of the couch, pulls out one of those screens, and she starts changing behind the screen. Everybody, please make me a perception test. I know you're all waiting. What is a perception test?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so please roll me your logic plus your willpower.
Knox got 2 hits.
Okay.
I got a whole 1 hit.
3 hits for Scorch.
4 for Sledge.
Okay. So right as Max is about to start going on about the rest of what he's hiring you for, the door bursts open and only Sledge and Scorch aren't caught unaware. So you guys will actually be able to act in this initiative pass that we're going to roll here as 3 gunmen run into the room shouting, "You were warned, chica! Don't frag with Hernandez!" And now we can roll those lovely initiatives. And the way that we're going to do that is, since you guys are a team that's been around for a little bit, we're going to have you rolling. Where's the alternate rule? Please roll 6 dice.
And we're looking for 5s and 6s, or just the total?
You need 5s and 6s.
I got 1 hit on my end.
2 for Knox.
2 for Scorch.
2 for Sledge.
Nice consistency.
We're like a well-oiled machine, you guys.
Yeah,
Oh, and
we're rocking
Scorch and Sledge, you'll actually get 2 extra dice for this because you weren't caught unaware. So go ahead and roll 2 extra dice.
Make that 4 for Scorch.
3 for Sledge.
Okay. Knox, you had 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Wagon?
1.
1. All right. All right, you guys. Well, player's turn is first, so you decide who you want to go first. I will let you know that you're going to have 3 player slots first, before the gangers will get to activate.
Now might be a good time to explain plot points to the players and the audience as well. What do you think?
Sure. So there are plot points that are available, and they should be already denoted on your sheets there. You can use a plot point for a bunch of different things. One of the possibilities is you can steal the initiative, and you spend the plot point and kind of describe how you want to have that happen. Or during combat, if you wanted to do something absolutely crazy cool and guarantee that you can get away with it, then you can spend a plot point, give me the narration or how you want it to have happen, and I can help narrate that and put that forward. Basically, that's a way for you to interrupt, to add your own flavor into the story as things are going on.
Where are plot points on the character sheet? Sorry.
So they should be... Let me pull one up here.
Yeah, I actually don't see them either.
And
Yeah, don't see it, but I believe we start with 3, right?
I don't know if it's 2 or 3.
I believe it's 2. Let me check.
Yeah, for those of you that are listening out there, the way it works is if a player spends a plot point, that plot point actually goes to the GM, who can then use it later on to do something to mess us up. So it's not like something that's just kind of overpowered. There's a push and a pull component to the whole thing, to where if we burn through 2 men at the beginning, we won't have any. And then he'll have a whole stack, and then things can go horribly, horribly wrong. So it makes for a very good narrative device. And I've been having a lot of fun with this mechanic since I've been using it. So I hope you guys enjoy the shenanigans that are about to happen, because I think I'm going to use a plot point as soon as I can to do something pretty rad.
Oh, also you can add a glitch die with plot points. Remember that as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget that one. That one's important too. Adding a glitch die, you'd roll 1 different color die into your die pool, and if it rolls a 1, something awful happens.
And that's part of the plot point thing?
Yeah, that's part of spending the plot point. You can spend a plot point to add the glitch die.
Okay.
So yeah, like if you were to do something, like you were to add a plot point or use a plot point to add a glitch die to one of the 3 goons that just burst through the door, when they go to attack, they would roll an extra die, and if that one comes up a 1, then like their gun it has like hot ammo in it and it explodes or something.
Got it.
Or they slip on a banana peel or whatever, you know.
All right, so everyone will start with 2 plot points.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
You can only have a maximum at 5 at any time.
So Sledge, you want to go first? Or would you like me to?
You can go first. I'll follow up.
All right. Well, as soon as the door bursts open, Scorch is on point. He isn't really into the whole, fanning out or anything, and he's ready to go. He's expecting trouble, given what was going on. Maybe not this soon, but he was already kind of on edge and didn't like being in this nightclub and is ready for a fight. So what he's going to do is he's going to grab one of the throw pillows from the couch and shove his Ares Predator into it and fire through the pillow at one of the goons, creating a big dust up of feathers and hopefully obscuring their vision and making it hard for them to get a shot off.
Okay.
So I think I will use that to add a glitch die to one of these goofballs.
Okay.
And make my attack normally. So let's see here. 4 plus agility. So I'm rolling 8 for this. All right, 2 hits. What constitutes a glitch in this?
Oh, if you have a glitch die in your pool, that's how you would end up with a glitch.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just fail the roll.
Okay, so those 4 1s that I have don't matter then. It's just the 2 5s.
Only if I would have added a glitch die onto your roll.
Okay, so those 4 1s that I have don't matter. I got 2 hits.
No. So 2 hits. All right, let's see. They get there. And how many hits did you get? 2?
2.
Okay. Well, you do grab that throw pillow and you shove your predator in there, and it's an explosion of fluff and some feathers, but it doesn't look like you hit the ganger. You have another character spot open, so whoever wants to go next for the characters.
So, Sledge, hearing someone enter the room threatening Maria, is going to immediately focus up, rise up from the couch, and go at the nearest ganger with his katana.
Okay.
And I'm going to be aiming at his arm, and while I'm doing that, he's going to yell out, "You try to lay a hand on my angel, and you're going to lose it, chummer."
All right, so roll your close combat skill plus the linked attribute, which I believe is agility for close combat.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep, plus any modifiers that you have from shadow amps or anything else.
Man, okay. So, move by wire, that's 1 to attack, I believe.
Move by wire, I think, gives you an extra attack, so you could attack twice
even
during your
better.
turn.
Okay.
So you could run up, do
that.
one katana slash, and then another katana slash.
Okay, you might be losing both arms then, we'll see. Got 3 hits
Okay.
on the first swing. You want me to just do both?
Yeah, if you want to attack twice, go ahead and do both.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second one's gonna be 8 hits.
Oh boy.
Jesus, you're pretty serious about your Maria Mercurial.
Jeez.
He is very serious about it.
All right, what is the damage on your blade there?
Looks to be 6 physical.
Okay. Well, with your 2 attacks, you are going to successfully disarm him. If that's what
Excellent.
you were going for.
Perfect.
You do enough damage. You move so incredibly fast, right up from the couch after you hear this threat. You threw out your insult, and then you were right in the ganger's face before you even knew what happened. Both arms, almost in slow motion, gone at the same time.
Excellent. That'll be it for me.
All right, and now the ganger's turn. They're just kind of indiscriminately spraying into the room. So, Scorch, you're in the line of fire for this first shot from this ganger. So roll your defense, which is your agility plus your logic plus any modifiers.
I don't think I have any modifiers that are gonna work here. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. No modifiers. I do have extra stun, but no modifiers. 5.
Okay, you clean dodge out of the way of this spray of bullets. Diving probably down to the floor. The dust up from the pillow helps to obscure the vision of these gangers a little bit as they're just firing into the room. The second one will take a shot, and this one's coming at you, Wagon.
All right.
Go ahead and roll your defense.
And that was agility plus logic.
Yes.
Okay. I'm changing dice. So that was 1 success.
Ooh, 1. Uh-oh.
Oh.
1 success only. What is the armor that you're wearing? What armor value
I am
do you
wearing
have?
a tactical vest. A tactical vest.
Okay.
Looks like it's 6 armor. The gray
Right.
is the one
Yes.
that I'm counting. Yeah, then 6.
All right. All 6 of your armor is going to be chewed up.
So, given Wagon is about to get lit up here, can I use a plot point to take the hit?
If you want to.
I would like to do that.
All right.
So, Sledge will get in the way of the oncoming fire while Wagon is still on the couch, about to get mutilated by some bullets.
Then Sledge, go ahead and roll your defense.
Okay. That's agility plus logic, correct?
Yep. Agility plus logic.
Okay, I have custom cyber arm suites, which says may reroll 1 die on agility related rolls. Would this count for this?
Yeah, because you could be throwing your cyber arm up in front of you as kind of like a impromptu shield.
Awesome. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay. Yeah, you again. It's that move by wire makes you so fast. You're jumping in front of these shots that are leveled at Wagon. You're gonna take the hits into your arm, and instead of it doing damage, I'm gonna have it chew up 2 of your armor. Just 2 armor pips.
Cool.
And that was back to player turn. So whoever hasn't gone yet for the players.
I will take a shot then. So now that I am behind someone, I'm going to raise up my assault rifle, my Ares Alpha, and I'm just going to lay shots into the guy who shot at me.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry. Read character sheet.
No, that's fine. While you're doing that, I might as well spend a plot point since you guys are giving me so many of them. And I'm going to add a glitch die into your roll. Because Sledge has jumped in front of the guy to take hits. So he's in that cross line of fire that you're returning.
Oh.
I feel a glitch die is needed.
All right. 6 successes and rolling the glitch die now.
Okay, don't roll
Glitch
a 1.
die was a 4.
All right, you're good. Something terrible doesn't happen. And how many successes did you have?
Say 6. I just cleared my dice.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, does he get a plot point back for that? Because you spent it to give him the glitch die?
Yes.
Okay, so you should be up to 3 plot points then, Wagon.
All right.
Well, that's super fun.
Yeah. It's a very cool mechanic that does a lot for storytelling. I really like it.
Yeah, it's like a back and forth. That's what makes it fun. Your aim is true in not hitting Sledge, who had jumped up in front of the guy that was trying to attack you, and you're able to put some hits on him. You see bits of armor shredded away, and it looks like a couple shots do hit home. Next player.
Yeah, so Knox is gonna hop over whatever she's sitting on and try to do like a flying drop kick into one of these guys' chests.
Okay. Are you going at the one that was just shot by Wagon, or do you want to flying drop kick into the other one that's just kind of standing off to the side?
We'll do the other one. He's
Okay.
still firing bullets into the room, so he can't get away scot-free.
That's right.
Okay, I got 3 successes.
3 successes. Well, I only got 1. So your damage plus 2.
Okay, so it's 5p, so 7p.
Okay.
And then I have improved reflexes, so I get +1 attack.
Yeah, so you could attack again if you wanted.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This time I got 6 successes.
Oh boy. Does not sound good for him. Well, I only got 3, so your damage plus 3 now.
Okay, so 8p.
All right, well that'll be enough to knock this guy down. The flying drop kick and then the follow-up hit afterwards just knocks him right out. There's only 1 gunman left. I'm gonna spend a plot point to seize the initiative for him, so he takes his first turn. He is going to try and take aim and fire at the folding screen in the back of the room.
Is there a limit to how many plot points can be used in a round before it gets back to your turn?
I believe it's 1.
That would
1
make
plot
sense.
point per turn. Yeah.
Right.
Are you thinking about jumping in to defend?
That was definitely crossing my mind. Yep.
I can give you.
Same
I
here.
can use a plot point for. I can gift someone a plot point.
I think it's Just because I've already used one this round, I don't think I
No,
can. Right?
somebody else can use it for you first.
Yes, I have the ability
Oh,
to use it
okay.
for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I
has that
would-
special ability.
I would
Yeah.
happily jump in the way of more bullets for my idol.
I'm glad you're doing it because like I was just gonna like grab her by the ankles and like try to trip her. But this is way cooler. This is so much cooler. So guys, go ahead. Like,
I am going to use my plot point, and I'm basically going to kind of like shoulder check and push Sledge, kind of giving you the signal to go for the dodge or go for the stop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spread my arms out in front of the screen. Maria, no.
Oh boy! All right, roll defense.
Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
that doesn't sound good.
4.
4.
4 successes.
Wow.
If considering this is like a plot action, can I still edge this?
Yeah, if you want to roll edge, and you'll just re-roll all of your failures that you have.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Go to the hospital. 5.
Okay. Again, the nudge from Wagon helps you dash forward. How do you want to have this play out?
Did I get shot?
No. With the edge reroll, you will avoid all damage.
What was the weapon being fired?
It's an Uzi.
Okay, I am going to jump in the way and try to block as many of the projectiles as I can with my body and my katana.
We're slicing bullets out of the air.
We are slicing bullets out of the air, or at the least deflecting them with the blades.
rad, dude. That's so cool.
With the move by wire, that's the only reason I would let you do this.
I assumed so, yes.
You are so jazzed up on your reflexes and moving so incredibly fast that you're able to, again, be the important human shield that apparently your group needs you to be. All right, it's a player turn after that, so whoever wants to go first.
I
You guys
think
decide.
I think I was up. Right?
Well, it's collective each time,
Oh.
so
Well, if anybody else wants to go, like, don't let me take it. I forgot this is like Anarchy and the initiative's different.
Go for it, man.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Yeah, all you. I've been all over the place.
All right. Well, with that, I think probably Scorch is getting a little bit irritated that this fight has dragged on a full 6 seconds, and
The nerve, honestly.
these guys, dude, these guys.
you're supposed to be consummate professionals here.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna load up a mana bolt and kind of just hold out his hand and wag his finger like and then point at him and fire off a mana bolt at him.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so that's sorcery 4 plus willpower. I need a lot of dice for this. I'm actually pretty good at this. Not so good at shooting guns, but I'm okay at this. All right, and since I've got edge to use, I'm gonna post edge this.
Okay. To let you guys know, if you haven't played Anarchy before, you can pre-edge your roll, and if you pre-edge your roll, then 4s, 5s, and 6s are considered successes.
Good to know.
So yeah, that is another thing you can do with edge. If you do it after the fact, you would just re-roll your failures, and only 5s and 6s will be counted as successes.
All right, so with that post edge, I've got 6 hits on my mana bolt.
Well, that's awesome because he got 0 on his defense.
All right, so Scorch just holds out his finger and wags at him like, I don't think so, and then loads it up like a finger gun, and
What's the damage that mana bolt does plus your successes?
6p/AA. I don't even know what that slash is.
AA means it bypasses armor.
Okay. So 6p and 6 hits.
So 12 damage. Okay. So you finger guns right at him as Sledge is slicing and dicing bullets out of the air, and you see his eyes just suddenly roll back in his head. Sledge, you see him twitch in front of you just suddenly, as if something struck him really hard, and then you watch his body just crumple to the ground in front of you.
Careful, boys. This thing's loaded. I stick my finger in my pocket.
All right, you've got 3 dead gangers in the room, bullet holes all over the place. Looks like most of you guys are intact.
Nobody's leaking, are they? Maria, okay?
Is anybody gonna go check?
Oh, there's the one that's right in front of her, so I would think we would have Sledge check.
Yeah, I'll turn around. Maria, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
So when you kind of just shove the partition screen away, she's there rocking on the ground in the fetal position. She looks completely shocked and beside herself.
Sledge is gonna get down on a knee. There, it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
She just starts reaches up and kind of throws her arms around you and just starts sobbing into your shirt that you just bought.
This is the happiest moment of Sledge's life.
I guess the only downside to all this is sitting in the chair riddled with bullets is Max.
Oh, damn.
Well, job wasn't to protect him, so
technically we're still 100% successful, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm viewing this as a plus.
I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it, but who's paying you now?
I will rummage through his pockets.
You can find his pocket secretary.
Any one of us smart enough to open this?
I mean, I can take a crack at it.
Toss it to Wagon.
All right. What do you want me to roll to figure this out?
Are you gonna try and open it up all by yourself? Yeah. Okay. Do you have any hacking skill?
No, I was thinking like doing the whole like taking some baby powder and like sprinkling it on it if I can't find like the greasy fingerprints. Based on that guy, how greasy the guy's hair is, I'm pretty sure his screen is pretty greasy too.
So please roll logic plus logic.
All right.
And I'm gonna roll a difficulty here and we'll compare hits.
I would like to edge this.
Okay.
Reroll failures.
Okay.
Oh, that's so much better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 successes.
Well, there's enough powder lying around that you can dust his secretary with, and yeah, there's fingerprints all over it.
You know, they showed this on the Tridios that it's supposed to work. It just don't work. Anyone know any deckers?
I don't know, but if we're not doing anything right now, I suggest we might want to consider maybe leaving. I don't know if there's more goons out there or what's going on, but staying here is probably a really bad idea. Just saying. Can we just frag off to a hotel or something now?
100% on you. I got my Jeep out back or out front.
I'll just grab one of the comm links from the dead gangers.
Okay.
Can I pick up one of their Uzis?
Yeah, if you want.
And then after everybody else filters out of the room, I'm going to stop for a second, turn around, go back in. There's got to be a bottle of booze in here, like champagne or something, right?
Yeah, the champagne.
Okay. Well, I'm going to grab that too.
Okay.
I have an alcohol addiction, you guys.
It's everybody running towards Wagon's vehicle to get out of here.
Are we going out the front?
I say just nearest exit.
Yeah, sneak out the back.
Yeah, I think we should go out the back's probably better. And Wagon, you could just meet us around back.
Yeah, so I'll run and go get my Jeep and I'll meet him around back.
Okay. I mean, you have an inconsolable pop star with you who is sobbing and crying uncontrollably into Sledge's shirt as you, I guess, are just kind of leading her away.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, "Come on, Miss Mercurial, we have to go. It's not safe here," and try to escort her out of the building in the middle of the pack towards Wagon's vehicle.
Sure. I mean, she doesn't let go of you.
All right, perfect. Makes this easy.
Is the club still full or is it cleared out already?
There's still people there. Strangely enough, no one heard the gunshots that were going off. Could be because of the loud music that was going on from the stage.
All right. I'm going to keep my eyes out for anybody that looks kind of sus or like any fans coming up trying to like, fan out on our charge here.
Okay.
So if anybody gets too close, I'm just sticking a gun in their face.
Okay. Well, doesn't look like anybody's coming to check on anything.
Okay, sounds good to me. No problems here.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Everybody's running out of the emergency exit at the back to meet Wagon and his Jeep. And where are you guys tearing off to?
Anyone got a safe house near here?
I'm more of a coffin motel kind of guy myself.
Yeah, same. Well, know any good coffin motels in the area?
No, but I know some good local bars. You guys want to go get a drink?
Not quite.
Not. I think we need to get somewhere where we can control entrances.
Okay, yeah, that's probably smart. Hey, did anybody grab her like bag or anything?
Don't think so.
No.
Wait
That
here.
seemed
No.
like, yeah.
I'll be right back. Then I'm gonna go back into the club, into the like green room or wherever we were, and see if I can figure out like where her bag is and grab her stuff.
Okay. So you're just going to roll me a perception.
Looks like 4 hits.
Yeah, you can find her stuff lying around.
All right, I'm just
It's
gonna
kind of like haphazardly just thrown about the room.
okay, I'm just gonna grab like whatever looks important. If she's got like a purse or like a bag with her regular clothes and just whatever seems like looks the most important that I can grab quickly and then just duck back out the door so I'm not spending too much time in there.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy about leaving, or are you just running for it after you grab everything?
Oh no, I'm just gonna book it out the door.
Okay. When you are running out of the door, you can hear somebody shout, "Hey, you!"
Not even looking back. Right through the door, into the car. Go, 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 go.
I'm gonna burn rubber.
All right. Peeling out. You're in Puyallup. Where would you like to go from here?
God.
Such a great place to be.
Yeah, I know.
The lovely lava dunes.
I guess we'll just head to a coffin motel that's not nearby, but a little bit away, at least so we can regroup somewhere safe.
Okay. How far away are you wanting to go from Underground 93 to get a coffin motel?
What, you guys thinking maybe like 3-4 miles away? Give us some space.
Man, I'm thinking we go all the way up to like Turrisville or somewhere really
That's-
far away.
That's a long drive.
Yeah,
let's put some hours between us. I mean, I don't think she wants to hang out in Puyallup anyway.
Has Maria recovered whatsoever from the situation? Now that we're driving away?
Once you're driving away, she seems to recollect herself, and she'll like scoot away from Sledge a little bit and just pop out a cigarette, roll down the window part way, and just light up in the back.
Fair reaction. Miss Mercurial, is there anywhere we should be taking you where you'll be safe? Was there any kind of plan in motion before we got there?
I don't know. You're just supposed to take care of me for 5 days. Can we go somewhere with at least 3 stars, please?
You heard it, gentlemen, 3 stars.
I'm going to look at Scorch. You know any 3 stars? I ain't got no clue.
Do I look like I can afford a 3-star hotel?
4 if you name drop. 4 if you name drop.
4.
All right, I'm going to look at GridLink and see if there's one with some kind of rating system, and then just go there.
She's just gonna plug it into the auto nav and
Yeah.
be like, take me to the closest 4-star hotel.
No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like plot it to Touristville and then find one along my
Okay.
route.
Oh boy, find it along the way.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to Redmond,
Yep.
and we want to find a decent hotel, huh?
I mean, she's paying for it.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to have to pay for it.
We're just gonna name drop, and she's gonna do it for us.
And we could probably bill it to Armando's agency too, right? She's still technically contracted with them.
Well, not officially. Remember, that's what the 5-day wait is for.
Even if we could, that would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, because then Armando would know where she is technically, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So we're not going to do that. We're just going to drop her name and then, let her go all starlet on them if they say no.
Good plan.
I mean,
It's all coming together.
Nothing can go wrong here, guys.
Maybe like the concierge is a super fan, right? And then he'll just give us a free room.
True.
That would be the ideal situation.
yeah.
So, the first hotel that's going to ping on your route that meets that criteria is the Tacoma Dome Hotel.
All right. I guess we're heading there.
We're heading to Tacoma.
It's the closest one, man. What do you expect? I can't just pull these things out of my ass.
Yeah, but isn't that deep in yak territory?
Oh, crap. Yeah, and we're trying
Didn't
to...
Greaseball say that like she had some problems with that other agency being affiliated with the Yakuza?
Yep.
Frack, that's right. All right.
Cancel destination.
Yeah, cancel destination. I'm just going to glance back and ask her directly which hotel she wants to go to.
Wow. Okay.
She's used to being waited on hand and foot, so I'm just going to look up at my rearview mirror and where you want to go, because there's the one that we're looking at isn't a good idea unless you want to get in the sights of your old manager, but I'm pretty sure you don't want that.
Well, you know where he's at?
Well, if he's affiliated with who we think he is, this hotel ain't the one we want to go to.
Maybe you're right. Maybe not.
Do you have like a summer home around here, winter home, whatever you starlets have?
Whatever we starlets have? I don't understand what you're asking.
Do you have a place that we can take you, that you own and have the security for, so we have a safe place to wait this out?
I thought that's what Max was hiring you all for.
We're here as your protection agency. We need to know where we can take you. If it is a place that you already own, it'd be better because then less people know where you're at.
Fine. If we're going to keep this the way that it's supposed to be, then maybe you should just take me to a club instead.
Now we're talking.
Wagon just pinches the bridge of his eyebrow or the bridge of his nose, and it's just... I'm just going to start going towards I don't know.
The next nearest hotel that you can.
Yeah. I'm just going to just pick one that's not in yak territory and just beeline it there.
Okay.
Taking her to a busy club is not a great idea. It seems like that would just put on more targets because me feeds and crap like that. If one person sees her, it's going to spread like wildfire. And I'm going to spend a plot point to find one.
Wow. Wow.
I want one that is secure and they know they've dealt with her in the past and they have some kind of pre-existing to keep the paparazzi away kind of thing.
Well, you know what? You can always rely on the Seattle Hilton.
All right, we're going there.
Do we need to wash off any of the blood covering some of us first before we walk into a hotel?
It's up to you guys.
I'm more asking the crew.
I mean,
I didn't get hit, so I'm technically the only blood on me is other people's, but
Well,
he wasn't
and then
close.
you look at Sledge, who has
Yeah,
the
I
disarmed
spray
the guy.
from the armless guy.
yeah, bisected a guy.
I could see why this could be an issue. I think we could probably just get you like a robe or something once we get a room. You might have to hang out in the car for a minute.
Yeah.
That would work. I'll hang out down here.
All right.
So who's going in to get the room?
I will go in, and anyone want to join me?
Yeah, Scorch will go. We'll go with you. I figured having
Okay.
the two heaviest hitters protecting the cargo is probably the smart play.
Yeah.
So as you guys go inside, you immediately feel out of place. Everything inside the hotel is neat, clean, orderly. Even the 3 receptionists that are in pressed and clean suits behind the reception desk give you strange looks as you approach.
So I'm gonna kind of like, stand a little bit taller, like put my hands behind my back and give the smile. And so we know we didn't get a call ahead, but we are a specialty security agency for...
Gentlemen, I'm going to stop you right there. I am sorry, but I'm pretty positive that all our rooms are full up for the evening. Perhaps you could take your business elsewhere, as we try to only cater to a certain type of clientele.
I'm just going to smirk and just be like, well, I guess Miss Mercurial is going to have to go somewhere else.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, did you not let me finish? Now, see, that's the problem. I have Miss Mercurial waiting outside, and we need a place to take her so that she can relax for the evening after a very strenuous concert. And we were told this is where we need to go. But I mean, if you all are just shunning her, I'm sure I can find someplace else.
Can I help him out here?
How do you want to help him?
I want to make an intimidate check.
Okay.
Not in the traditional sense, though.
All right, how are you wanting to intimidate?
I want to back him up. I want to back Wagon up. So Scorch is just gonna put his hand on Wagon's shoulder. No, chum. It doesn't look like they want her business. I'll make sure that she knows that they weren't interested in having her as a client, and we won't be doing business here anymore.
Okay, roll your intimidate skill plus your charisma.
Do you want my negotiation as well?
Yeah, go ahead and roll negotiation as well. Give yourself an extra die on that roll, because you're name dropping.
I got 2 hits on the intimidate.
And we'll what we'll do is we'll pool the negotiation hits and the intimidate hits.
3 successes.
Okay. With the intimidation and the negotiation, you could see the maitre d' behind is kind of flustered, reaching up, readjusting his tie nervously. Excuse me, gentlemen. Apparently, I've spoken out of turn and too soon. We'll have Miss Mercurial's room ready immediately. The suite that she's normally accustomed to. It'll be made up immediately. Just give us just a few minutes.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. So, should we bring her in here, or do you have a back entrance so the paparazzi don't see us?
No. Of course, we cater to all of our high-class individuals. We'll have you bring her in through the service entrance.
All right. I will. Me and my crew will meet you with her over there. And I'm just going to turn on my heels and walk off.
Without even hearing any kind of
Oh, yeah, I
response.
guess I should. As long, it'd probably be, service entrances are pretty easy to find, so I don't really need to know. So
usually around the side of the building or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He cut me off, I'm cutting him off.
As we're walking away, Scorch will just turn back to him. No room service. No service calls. Nothing like that. She wants complete privacy. If she needs food, one of us will get it for her.
Yes, of course.
And then I'll just follow Wagon out.
Meanwhile, in the car with Sledge and Knox, Mercurial is still just sitting there close to the window, just kind of staring out into the nothing. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome, Miss Mercurial. I would do it again.
Yes, I'll have to replace that shirt. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just buy a new one.
No, I insist. I'll
Okay.
I'll fix that up. I makeup and tears rubbed all into it. Just completely ignoring the blood stains that are soaked in as well, and is focused solely on where she has smeared her makeup, her stage makeup, and her tears like into the shirt. Please allow me to do this. It's the least I can do for you for what you're doing for me.
Okay. Sure thing. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Just gonna rest a minute.
Just gonna get out of the car and make sure there's like no one around.
There's just like the couple bellhops that are running luggage up. No one else really out and about in front of the hotel. And by this time, both Wagon and Scorch are making their way back out towards you.
We get a room, guys, or what's going on?
Once I get to the Jeep, I'm gonna. So looks like we are all set. We gotta pull around back, and then we're gonna get up to her room that they've apparently got prepared for her, or are preparing for her. But looks like we got something here at least.
All right, great.
That's great news.
I think you guys will pull around the side. You'd be led to the service entrance. There's already somebody down there that's waiting to put you on an express elevator. They get on the elevator with you, plug in a key, turn it, and hit a button for the 29th floor. As soon as the elevator gets up there and dings, they lead you off to the left and in through a set of double doors where there's already been a spread of food and some drinks prepared that are sitting there waiting as you enter into this suite. The guy that's leading you there hands one of you the key card, whoever wants to grab it from him, and then excuses himself.
I'll grab the key card. All right, so we can probably hold up for a little while here, but we're going to have to figure out something. 5 days is not going to be super easy if the Yaks are after us.
Well, I think we got a few minutes before anything else is going to happen.
Yeah.
And Scorch will turn to Miss Mercurial.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to clean up a little bit. Maybe hop in the shower. I know you just had a big show. And
yes, of course. She just starts taking off her clothes right there, like headed towards the back bedroom, and just kind of throwing it over her shoulder as she marches back there. So you're all left looking at her backside as she makes her way completely untroubled by all of this.
Is it just me, or does it seem like she's used to this, at least, or copes very quickly?
I don't know. This whole situation is fraggin' weird, man.
Yeah.
When you think about it, I imagine this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. Think about it. Like, when it first went down, she was just a puddle, crying and sobbing. Now, after a drive, she's like nothing happened. I don't know. I'm gonna sweep the area, make sure we don't have any unwanted guests around.
You gonna check for bugs?
Yep, checking for bugs, and also just making sure, like, there's not actually anyone here besides who's here. besides
Okay.
us.
Anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, I want to use detect magic.
Okay. So, go ahead and we'll roll the bug sweep first. You're rolling your perception, basically logical willpower, as you're searching the room.
Okay.
Unless you have any kind of devices like a bug scanner or something like that would add extra dice.
I do not see him.
All right, then just roll, and then Scorch, go ahead and roll your detect magic.
I only got one hit.
I got 3 hits.
Room looks clear, nothing magical, and no listening devices.
All right, so you guys want to? You trust this food that they left up here, or do you want me to go get something from the restaurant?
Well, should be good, right?
I don't trust it because it was already here. Man,
It's a very high class looking spread. Probably nicer than anything you guys have seen.
I will just eat.
And it's real food, not synth or pre-processed. This is
Yes,
what the
Sledge is
elites and the
already-
rich can eat.
Sledge is already eating when you ask that question.
Yeah, I'm never going to be able to eat anything like this ever. So yeah, definitely doing it now.
For those of you digging in, it tastes delicious.
I'm suspicious. I am very suspicious. I am going to hold off not eating.
Okay.
Scorch is gonna opt for a liquid lunch and go raid the minibar.
It's fully stocked.
He's filling his pockets.
With mini bottles just
Yes.
stuffing his pockets full.
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to keep my weapon kind of half slung at the ready. And I'm just going to keep my eye open at the front door and keep my ears open for anything around.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to figure out what we're going to do about getting paid. And what, the main contact's gone. The Johnson's dead. He's 86, and we don't have a way to turn in the job because we don't know past that. And I'm sure she doesn't know anything past what she was told.
Yeah, but she's got New Yen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, but you never know. It could all be just all in a corporate account.
I don't care where it comes from. New Yen's New Yen.
We should probably focus on the immediate danger of gangers coming to kill her, right? And what our next move should be.
Yeah, remember what those guys said when they busted down the door.
Don't mess with Hernandez.
Don't frag with Hernandez.
Yeah, so
I mean,
just find him.
so what, you thinking go after Hernandez or turn her into Hernandez?
Go after Hernandez.
I don't know. That seems like if he's got yak connections, that makes things a lot more dangerous for us.
Yeah, but it's also the last thing that they would expect. That's for sure.
Yeah, this is true.
Did the gangers who hit us, were they a known gang?
No, they didn't have
Random
any
guys.
they didn't have any gang markings or colors. They weren't wearing specific jackets or anything like that. It's just 3 guys just burst in the door.
I have a very weird question, and roll with me on this. Do any of us have a similar silhouette as Mercurial? If we put on her clothing, could we pass for her in a dark alley?
Whew. Well, Sledge is right out. Sorry. That's not gonna work. Yeah, pretty sure. Sledge is out. Knox also being the size that they are, probably not gonna work. That leaves Wagon and Scorch, and between the two of you, Scorch might be the closest.
So we could bait and switch, have one of us dress up in one of her outfits and say tell Hernandez that we're gonna turn her in. he shows up, one of us is dressed as her, keep us dark, and then just open fire.
Okay, so who's gonna do the dress up job?
I'm just looking right at Scorch, not like no blinking, just staring at him.
Just use a plot point so that we all stare.
No. Figure out something else. No fraggin' way I'm doing that.
I'm gonna grab
you're
the
serious
clothes
right
that she
now.
dropped off the floor and just kind of compare them to his body. I don't know. Looks pretty
Yeah.
convincing.
When you do that, Scorch might be able to fit in them. From a distance, he
In a dark
might
alley.
be able to in a dark alley from a distance.
I mean, it's like a honey pot minus the after party.
It's a honey hot dog.
Son of a slitch. You guys gotta be kidding me. You're not really. This is what you want me to do.
I'm just offering ideas. You say you want to go after him. We need bait. And I'm not actually going to use her as bait because if anything goes down and she dies on our watch, I don't care so much about failing the mission. I care about what we're going to look like in the shadows afterwards. Having a mark that size get knocked off while we're on the job ain't good.
If we do this, we never talk about it again.
Maybe just once in a while.
Yeah, I mean,
No. Never mind. I'm out.
well, then I'm out of ideas. Unless we want to just get him to show up and then we just also don't know what he's going to come with.
Look,
Yeah,
out of character, like 100%, this is a great idea and we should roll with it.
Cannot fail.
I'm gonna roll a negotiation on Scorch. Just that, like, I'm doing the whole like I'm giving other ideas, but they are just not even half-hearted. They're like the eighth heart, and I'm just kind of do the like, yeah, but
Okay. While it's doing that, Scorch, if you want to roll logic and logic.
Logic and logic.
Yes.
Okay.
four successes.
I only got 2.
Oh. Sounds like Wagon's being a little convincing on the dress up idea.
God damn you guys. I hate you all.
How about this? After it's all said and done, we get the mark. I'll put some aside of the money, and I'll go get you whichever elven booze you want. I'll sweeten the pot that way.
All right, let's just get this over with. How are we going to get in contact with this guy?
She has to have his number. He was her old manager, right?
Yeah, that and didn't one of y'all grab one of the gangers' comms?
I did.
Hey, wait a minute. Did we ever get into Greaseball's comm link?
No. I mean, I got a Decker friend, but I ain't calling him on this job.
I'm just wondering, like, something seems kind of fishy. That those guys showed up right as we were negotiating, getting her some protection. It seemed like that might have even been like a setup or something.
Mm-hmm.
That might
I feel
be
like we
useful information. If
I
we
feel
can,
like we should contact the Decker then.
if we can get in there, if there's something like that going on, that might help in terms of trying to set up some kind of meet or something like that. Like we weren't aware of like the double cross, but now that we're in on it, we're all in and we're gonna deliver the package kind of thing.
I got a quick question about my contacts. I have a contact and it says Mafia. Does it do you have a specified Mafia that they work with?
If it's Mafia, I'm going to believe that it's probably what's their names? I think it's the O'Flanagans.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the Mafia that's set up out here in Seattle. So think traditional Mafia, not
Yakuza.
Yeah, not Yakuza.
Okay.
It would be Yakuza if it was actually.
Okay, cool. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna call up a buddy, see if he can't give us a hand on getting into this comm link, unless When do y'all want to give it a try?
Not really my wheelhouse.
No.
Have you tried putting in the numbers?
It's covered in grease. I don't know what numbers to start with.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Who you wanting to reach out to here?
I'm gonna give a call to Highball. He is my combat. He's a Mafia combat decker.
Oh, okay. Takes a couple rings before the comm picks up.
Hey, Chummer, what's up? It's your time.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be quick about this. Got a comm link, can't get in. Tridio lied. Putting powder on the screen doesn't tell you buttons.
Yeah, I know.
So I need in so I can get the contacts because I need to reach out to a contact of contact.
Okay, give me the number.
I'm going to give him the number.
Alright, I'll see what I can do from this end. Just keep the device on.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, I'll call you back if I get anything.
Thanks. And I'm gonna hang up.
Is there anything useful on the Ganger comlink I grabbed?
There's a couple burner number, or there's a couple numbers. One number is at the top. It's unlisted. It's listed as unknown, but someone called them that evening.
Okay. This might be his number. Maybe. Well, let's just call it and find out, but
That's true.
Yeah, why don't you just make that call?
beep boop, beep beep boop.
Okay. So you use the ganger's phone to call that number. A few seconds, it starts ringing. Wagon. Max's phone starts ringing.
Well, this is
You want to pick that up? Maybe it's just a really weird coincidence.
all right. I hit accept.
Okay, you can hear the echo from being in the same room.
I hang up. I look at Scorch and go, I think we've been had.
I knew it. This whole thing felt wrong from the very beginning.
Well, I think Max got had too. I don't think he expected to die, right?
Well,
I don't think he did either.
I mean, he wasn't the one we were supposed to protect. If he wanted protection, he should have said, protect me too. Contract isn't voided.
That's
not-
true.
That's
That
not
probably
the
would've
point I'm
worked.
bringing up.
Well, do we tell Maria about this?
I think we should.
As soon as you say that, coming out of the back room, kind of drying her hair, still just wearing a towel wrapped around her. Tell Maria about what?
Well, it seems as if your friend Max may have been involved in his own undoing.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, the gangers that busted in and opened fire were called by Max. I'm going to look at whoever had the phone and kind of like give the look of like how long before they kicked in the door.
Yeah, so like roughly when did their conversation happen?
Well, it looks like it happened just before you guys were brought backstage.
Yeah, about right before we got there.
So we are thinking that Max had this as a setup. Did you approach Max for him to become your agent, or was this something you came up with, or what?
No, Max offered the deal for me after I found out about the dealings with Armando. Max is the one that showed me.
I think you've been had.
Had by what are you talking about?
I think Max lied to you to get you under contract with him so he could make money off you.
But he showed me the messages. But Armando was double dealing, trying to make money off my
Decker's
career.
can change things pretty easily.
No, it's not true. No.
How long have you known Max?
We're recent business partners. It's only been about a month.
Okay.
But things move fast in this business.
Sure.
Sure.
So you should get over it real quick. It should be...
But now you're telling me that Armando isn't, and I need a drink.
You might have to fight Scorch for it. Now the question is, do you want us to take you back to Armando? Like, we still need to take care of you, and we need to figure out what, since Max is no longer among the living, that leaves decision to you on what you want to do. We could continue to protect you for the 5 days until the contract ends, and then you're on your own. Or we can take you back to Armando or contact Armando or however you want to do it to make things flow easier in any direction you choose.
I need to think about it. You do what you think is best.
At this point, Scorch will get up, go over, get a glass, put some ice in it, throw a couple of vodkas in it, and hand it to her. At the end of the day, it's your decision. We were hired to do a job in that last 5 days. We're here to protect you and get you where you need to go. But you're the boss since Greaseball's been geeked.
But you all have my best interests in mind, right? She's like specifically looking over in Sledge's direction.
Oh, of course, Miss Mercurial. Best interest at heart. We could kill him too. You want me to kill him? I'm good at that.
Oh, let's not jump to conclusions.
Guy might actually be innocent. Let's reel that in real quick.
I don't know. It's all so much to deal with. And Max is gone, and you're saying Armando is not who he's claimed to be, and I don't know anymore.
How about you sit down, have some food, have a drink. We'll give you a couple minutes and we'll figure it out from there.
Maybe we just need to rest and we can figure things out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So she's gonna down the drink that Scorch handed her, get up, head back to the bedroom, and just close the doors behind her. Did you guys want to do anything else the rest of the evening?
That woman has got more twists and turns in her head than anything. So,
Really torn up about Max.
I don't know. Guy's dead. He's in the past. He ain't on our crew, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Problem is, we need to complete this job. Especially if any of us want any type of pay, we need to figure something out.
I think we should find and talk to Armando. He might not even have dealings with the Yakuza.
Yeah.
That's a good bet, but it could be a little dangerous. The other option, too, we could just find some kind of other talent agency to represent her.
Well, Max was probably working for someone, right?
I'm sure he was.
Because he's probably not the head of a talent agency, but just a headhunter.
Question is who?
She has to know what agency she's going to sign with, right?
I mean, unless he gave her... I mean, this Max guy seems like he was pretty shitty.
Yeah.
So he may have just given her some fake bull direct to begin with, and then he might have been taking her out for a ride.
Yeah, this whole situation's gone tits up. I don't like it.
No. I mean...
Normally.
And, yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, we could just walk off and just leave things as is. She's safe here. And unless we find a way to get paid, we might not get paid. So this is becoming an angel job. This doesn't seem like a safe angel job.
Yeah, but having an angel job for Maria Mercurial, probably not the worst thing. If she survives, she owes us one.
Not the worst person that would have owed me a favor, so I'm not terribly opposed to the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but if we can get paid, that's obviously better because I don't particularly want to be homeless.
I like being paid.
Yeah, same. So we wait until my Decker friend hacks this comm, and then we let her rest. I think until she calms down, we're not going to get a straight answer out of her.
Yeah.
Do we even know what talent agent she's actually with or was, or who Armando works for? I'm not into this whole pop music crap.
Quickly do a search on Armando Hernandez talent agency.
Can I spend a plot point to know everything about the agency? Because I followed it very closely.
Yeah, you want to spend a plot point and you know all
Absolutely.
about Maria Mercurial's life,
Awesome.
like her agent, Armando, what he represents, and everything like that.
Absolutely, to a scary degree of detail.
Okay, sure.
Wow. That's
So-
amazing. Amazing.
So with this
fantastic.
newfound information of you're about to let them know just what a deep Mercurial fan you are.
Yeah, I start just nerding out to the group about all this information.
So
No
Sledge
matter
is
how
going.
useless.
Sledge is gonna let you know her entire career from going from being like a waitress and having to work some odd and unsavory Seattle jobs until she's discovered by Armando, who sees her true talent and then helps get her cleaned up, and then gets her onto these big gigs. Underground 93 is one of the original clubs that she was at, where she first kind of gets discovered by these other big record execs out of Cal Free State.
Wagon's jaw is on the ground, like just staring. Like,
Yeah, basically Armando and Maria had been inseparable for the longest time until there was this sudden split, and none of the fans know why. Maybe Sledge was taking this job so he could get that inside juicy details as to why, but he had no idea that this guy Max was now representing her. It's all very fresh.
Yeah, I was gonna write the truth on my blog after this.
Sledge, quick question. How much have you spent on merch just in the last 6 months?
Money is no object for a fan of my caliber.
Oh my God.
This hurts my brain on so many levels. So it sounds like
added fact really quick too from Sledge is that Armando and Maria had been so close and around each other so often that there were rumors that they may have actually been a couple.
But I
So-
never believed that for a moment.
Yeah, sure, man. That's
God. Okay, so it sounds like Max was taking her out for a ride, and it sounds like Armando's actually a pretty up and up chummer.
yeah.
So I guess looks like Scorch ain't wearing a dress, and looks like we're gonna have to reach out to Armando.
Let's not rule that out just yet, right? We still need to see if he's iffy in person, but do we just want to call him or have her call him? Try to set up a meet?
I think we should probably let her rest. So how long do we want to let her rest for? I don't know, like, what her life schedule is like. If she's one of those that like sleeps an hour every couple of hours, or she has to have her 12 hours of beauty rest. I don't know. I run on about 3, and I'm good.
She usually sleeps till around 8 a.m. Sometimes she'll sleep in till 9 or order in.
You know, the level of knowledge you have is almost creepy stalker level. Just putting it out there, man. Just putting it out there. So
Yeah, from this point on, assume any factoid that Sledge throws out about Maria is true. For this
Amazing.
plot point.
Perfect.
This is a great bit.
all right. Well, we're gonna need to let her rest. Do we want to do this in shifts, or what do we want to do?
Yeah, definitely in shifts.
All right. I'll take first watch, and you guys hit the hay.
If you guys look at Scorch, he's already asleep in the chair.
I'm going to take one of the pieces of clothing that have been just thrown and just lay it on Scorch, making it look like he is not dressed, but that it's like laid over like you were test fitting it, and then snap a picture of it.
No, I'm not playing dress up. I don't wanna.
So, y'all can hit the hay. I'll stay up first watch.
All right.
Right on. Wake me up when you get tired. I'll take second watch.
Hey,
I guess I'll go third and we'll let Scorch sleep through his nightmares.
nightmares or dreams? I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen once we get to dress on.
Yeah, right.
Hey, wasn't that
I don't want to wear it.
wasn't that shelf full when we got here? I don't think you could wake him up if you tried.
The shelf was full. The mini bar was full. Those 3 glasses over there were full. That bottle over there was half full. So yeah, and that's not
Yeah.
counting whatever he grabbed at the club. So, and I'm gonna find a nice place. Now I'm not gonna sit. I am going to like slowly walk the penthouse just to keep moving and keep awake and keep sharp as I do my first watch.
Okay. I mean, even taking it in shifts, the night goes through pretty uneventfully. No random knocks at the door. The doors don't suddenly bust open. You're actually able to get some rest.
Does my Decker ever call me back?
Not that evening, no.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna also
But-
make sure that phone got plugged into a charger.
Of course. So the next morning will roll around. By the time everybody is waking up, Maria will be coming out of the bedroom, has one of the hotel robes wrapped around her, just walks out, plops down onto a couch, and is about to pick up the phone that's sitting next to it.
Who you calling, ma'am?
Room service for my food?
All right, just making sure.
No. I'll go get it. I'll get it for you. What do you want?
Well, I need my goat cheese with egg whites.
I go cheese with egg whites. Okay.
Mimosas, please.
All right.
White toast, not too burnt.
Okay. White
make
toast kind of burnt, not really.
Make sure it's real butter.
Real butter. Okay, got it. Anything else? Man,
Oh, and then whatever all of you want.
what do you guys want?
I'll have exactly what she ordered.
You know what? Just whatever the special is. I don't care.
Okay. Sledge, you want anything?
I've never had cheese before. Like to have some cheese.
Okay, cheese for Sledge. Okay, got it. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go down to the kitchen and I'll be back up. 3 knocks and then 1. That's the secret code. Okay. Then I'll head off to the
Should
kitchen.
one of us go with him, just so if anything goes wrong, there's 2 people there?
I think I can handle a food order.
I think he's more talking if
If gangers show up to try to kill you.
Yeah, that.
Hey man, they don't know who I am. They're after her, not me.
Got a point.
All right, good luck.
And Scorch was never seen again.
Yeah, how quickly you are dismissed.
Well, that does kind of sound like a lot to carry up here, don't it? I come along to help you carry it back up here.
They got those fancy carts. Let's get one of those. I mean, if you want to come, you can. I'm not going to stop you, but like you don't need to.
Ooh, I
Okay.
see how it is. Okay.
I'll just I'll stay here.
So yeah, I'd head down and put it in this food order. A big block of cheese for Sledge, a special for Wagon, whatever the special is. 2 orders of whatever Miss Mercurial wants, and then I'm getting a giant plate of pancakes with bacon, 8 scrambled eggs, like way more food than this guy looks like he could ever put inside of his body,
Okay.
and an entire pot of black coffee.
All right.
Mimosas?
Yeah, well, that's part of her order.
No, for you.
No, I want black coffee. I was drinking all night. Besides, I might Irish it up. You never know.
Yeah, they can get all that together for you.
Cool. And then I'll, whenever they got it together, I'll put it on a cart and I'll bring it back so you guys can do whatever you're gonna do in the room without me.
What do you guys want to do while you're there waiting?
What's on TV?
Yeah, go to the news, I guess.
Yeah.
Oddly, there's nothing about.
The triple homicide at this club.
Yeah, nothing about that on the news.
No, that didn't come up.
All right, it's a little weird, but whatever.
Right? That is a little weird.
Miss Mercurial, what agency did Max work for?
Some new up and coming. New Horizons, I guess. I don't remember. Why is it important?
No, just putting pieces together. It probably nothing. Just what we do.
Did they send you a contract or anything?
Max took care of all that.
You didn't have to sign anything?
No, I'm still under contract for Armando for another 4 days, and then I was going to see all the contracts. You know how long this can take. It's
You've seen
something
how
that-
I look. I obviously don't know how any of this goes.
well. It takes a couple days to renegotiate a contract and get the deal that I was looking for. So no, I haven't seen the contract that Max had drawn up yet.
Okay.
What about Armando? What agency does he work for?
Well, Armando contracted through 2 or 3 different people down in the Cal Free State. Lucrative businesses down there. He didn't want to just side with one person. He wanted to keep my options open for me.
So now, mind you, I'm not.
Real sweetheart deal.
So why give up the 2 for the 1? Isn't it better to have more baskets than eggs and just have?
Well, if he was working for the Yakuza, no. I don't need my message tainted with organized crime. Think of what my fans would think.
I'm just going to look over at
Sledge.
At Sledge. Just as she says that, I'm just gonna my eyes are gonna shift from her to him when she's like, "What would they think?" And I'm just gonna stare at him.
What?
What would they think?
I do wonder.
Well, if it got out, I imagine it would damage her image in the public eye quite considerably, unfortunately. So stands to reason that she'd want to distance herself from such a thing, I would say. And completely unrelated, Miss Mercurial, but were you and Armando seeing each other romantically?
It's a bit forward of you to ask. We've only known each other one evening.
It's very important for our investigation, ma'am.
Exactly.
I don't know how Armando felt exactly.
I knew it.
But there was obviously something there.
He was at my beck and call. Whenever I needed something, he was there. So infer what you want from that. I don't want to give the tabloids any kind of ammunition.
As far as I'm concerned, nothing you say leaves this building. At least for me. I don't know about anyone else. So
I appreciate that.
How new is Horizon? Has any of us have I heard of them or anything like that? Or is it
New Horizons?
Yeah. Like, how new are they?
Never heard of New Horizons.
Never heard of them.
Can we do like a matrix search?
Sure.
Yeah, give that a shot. What did you like rolled?
No, it's just a quick search.
Okay.
Just general information. From a quick search, apparently there's some new corporation that's getting its start in Seattle, and they're acquiring a bunch of land in Puyallup. Although there has been a slight discrepancy over a specific area in the Puyallup Barrens. Another company is pushing back against New Horizons, a Perfecto Polymers, which is some no-name small corporation, but they're putting up a fight and not be acquired by New Horizons.
Well, they just sound like another big old corpo. So, besides Max, did you have any other contacts with Horizon? Maybe we can reach out to them and...
No, I told you, Max handled all of that. I haven't spoken to anybody from that company until my contract is up, to avoid any kind of issues that may have come up by me interacting or saying something with another entity that hasn't fully licensed my image and my work.
Mm-hmm.
Until the ink is dry on the paper, there can be no dealings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're definitely going to need to figure out how to get into Max's phone so that we can reach out to anyone in his contacts. Maybe we can chase that lead.
While you're saying this, your phone's going to go off, and you can see that Highball is calling you back.
I'm going to answer it. What's up?
Hey, good news. I was able to get some info for you.
Sweet. What you got?
I don't know exactly who this scumbag is that you're dealing with, but he's put in a lot of calls to this new organization called New Horizons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working with them pretty hard. Did some digging. You know who that is, right?
New Horizon or Max?
New Horizons.
As far as I can tell, just some entertainment corp.
No. No. It's a new yak front.
Oh, okay then. Damn.
Yeah, they're buying up land. A lot of it.
My eyes just go wide as I look at the rest of the team. Like, as he says that the Horizon's a yak front, my eyes just go wide and just look at everyone.
Yeah, I don't know what you want to do with all this, but that's what I got for you. Anything else you need?
No, I think I'm good with what you just gave me. I think I have exactly what I need.
All right, if you're sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I super appreciate it, man.
Okay. Take it easy, chummer.
You too, man. I'm going to slowly hang up my phone.
Okay.
And I'm just going to... I'm just going to start laughing. Like, just... Not like crazy laugh, but just that innate, like... Everything's coming first full circle, and just go... So, Miss Mercurial, how would you like about reuniting with your friend, Armando? Because, I have just found some information from a friend of mine that might just, explain a lot of problems.
If you want to talk to Armando, I can't stop you from doing that. Are you sure it's safe? Max says it wasn't safe.
Yeah, there's probably a reason Max didn't want you to see any of those contracts. They might have been written in Japanese.
I don't understand.
Well,
and just at that time, your 3 knocks on the door come in.
I'm gonna wait for the last knock.
The last knock doesn't come because I forgot.
Just immediately unload a fully automatic assault rifle at the door.
Oh, that's really bad.
But I have no skill in ranged weapons, so I just do like a perfect outline of you and the trays.
That's hilarious.
I'm just gonna look at the door, keep my weapon at the ready, and just wait.
Three more knocks.
I go to open the door because I also forgot that part of the code.
Just the 4 stooges.
Fantastic. Well, Sledge on the other side of the door, there's Scorch's face.
And I got my rifle up and at the ready at the door.
Jesus Christ, chummer. What the hell happened in here?
You said 3 knocks, then 1.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Oh,
well.
I did, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Also, while you were gone, I found out a little bit something about Max and all these contracts he's gotten hidden.
Can it wait until after breakfast?
Yeah, sure. We can wait until you caffeinate up.
So Scorch is gonna go just take his like pile of pancakes and bacon and eggs
Mhm.
and his pot of coffee. It's like just a ridiculous helping, and just start shoveling food down his gullet.
Okay.
What were you saying about Max?
I'm going to wait until he has a mouthful of food and just be like, so I'm betting based on what my contact is saying, yeah, those contracts are going to be written in Japanese.
What?
Yeah, we need to get a hold of Armando, and we need to get a hold of him quick because Miss Mercurial is being played by the Yaks.
Doesn't she have his number?
I'm just going to look over at Mercurial, and
yeah.
So I will, we can either have Miss Mercurial call or I can call. I mean, I'll let everyone eat and we can figure that out, but I have a feeling we've all been duped and we need to make sure we get unduped and get her safe.
I don't want to talk to Armando. You talk to him.
Why don't you want to talk to Armando?
Because I'm mad at him.
Why are you mad at him?
Because of all this situation, he should have been able to explain it to me very plainly, and all of this could have been avoided.
Quick question. Did you ever talk to him about this, or did you just agree with Max and then ghost him?
I don't particularly like your tone.
My tone was very intentional.
I kind of like his tone. Very straightforward and to the point. Can I get that number, please?
She shoots you the number, and then she grabs her food, and then stomps off to the bedroom and slams the doors.
I think she should call him, guys. As I'm shoveling more food in my face and drinking directly out of the coffee pot.
The scalding hot coffee.
It's weird. You would think it would bother him, but it doesn't.
Well, now we know why you're called Scorch. All right. I am, so, she won't talk to him. I'm going to call him. You all good with that?
Yeah.
This is fine. I don't really care.
Can I get my cheese?
Oh, yeah, there's
a block
just
of real cheese.
Yes, it's like a giant wheel of it's like a Skyrim style like wheel.
Is it wax sealed and everything?
Sure. Yeah.
Nice.
This is the best weekend of my life. And he like tears up a little bit as he bites into the cheese wheel.
This has got to be the weirdest run I have ever done. And I am going to promptly call Armando.
Okay. It takes a few rings before Armando picks up.
Hello? Who is this?
Good morning, Chumma. You don't know me, and unfortunately, something has dropped into my lap that we need to have corrected. and it involves you and a Mr. Max.
Mr. Max?
Yes.
I don't know Mr. Max.
Oh, then let's put it a little bit more plainly. The douchebag that was trying to take Mercurial from your contract and hook up with her.
You know, you're with Maria?
I got your number from her. She is currently safe.
Is she safe?
Yes, Chumma.
She is okay.
Yes. Now, we
Thank God.
were duped into taking a job, and she is safe, and the problem has been dealt with, but we need to get her guaranteed safe, and you are the only other contact that I believe we can trust in this matter due to certain information that has come around for me.
We're gonna get paid too.
And we were promised a pretty hefty sum.
Something like 6 figures.
Yeah, something like
I'll pay you. I'll pay you whatever your original contract.
all right, that's
I'll pay
fair.
you your original contract, plus extra, if you can find out who is doing this to us. Why have they separated us?
So it was a guy named Max. He is currently a corpse, and he works for the Axe. That's all I know.
Why?
Why? Money?
What reason would they have to split us?
Money? She's got a big
Money.
name. They need a big name to make things happen. So, you know,
Organized crime doesn't make enough money?
not until no. That
Never.
if you knew someone was organized crime, would you buy anything from them? No.
I don't understand why this is important.
Okay, look,
You've
it's
already
not.
done deals before with these yak people.
Don't want to know that, my friend. I really don't want to know that. All I need to know is how we can get her to you so I can get this contract settled and me and my chummers can move on with our days. Preferably within the next 4 days before our contract ends so that we don't have that issue coming on our back.
Find out why they are trying to ruin both of our lives.
The guy is dead. I've got no way to trace from that.
Then there has to be another guy. You said he was working for somebody, right?
Yeah. Okay, look.
There you go.
We need to get her safe. Do you know where I can take her and my crew can take her so she is safe? Once she is out of our hands, we can deal with things a little bit more straightforwardly. Right now, I am playing Bullet Shield and it's not fun.
I might have a place that is safe.
Might be safe?
She is a big pop star. What do you want from me?
Professionals.
Okay, Chumma. Where do you
Normally,
need
I negotiate her security ahead of time, and everything is put into place. This is very last minute,
Yeah, well, maybe next time.
and we haven't talked to each other in quite some time. I'm sure she's still aggravated with me.
Yeah, she's kind of pissed, and she just slammed the door after I mentioned that I needed your number.
Well, then perhaps you should be the ones to continue to make sure that she is safe.
I'm charging you extra for this, so then we're
I
gonna
already
deal
said
with
I
it.
would pay extra. You're not listening to me.
All right, fine. We'll deal with this. I will have her call you once everything is dealt with.
Make it all go away.
I'll do what I can, Chumma. I'll do what I can.
Good. Keep this number. Contact me when it is done. We
All
will negotiate and meet for the return of my sweet Maria and your payment.
Yeah, works for me, Chumma. Works for me. I'm going to hang up and just glare daggers into my comlink. Those two were fraggin' meant for each other. He wants us to figure out who the frack is doing all this and figure out why.
It sounds like more of a job than what we originally agreed to.
He's gonna pay us extra for everything.
Okay.
But, caveat, we get to stick around with the pop princess.
Yes.
As soon as I hear that, like, I put the coffee pot down and pull out the liquor bottles.
I'm going to reach over, grab one of the liquor bottles, and go, I'm going to need some of this too. So, how do we want to proceed in figuring out who the frack these people are? We know it's the Axe. We know it's Horizon. He wants to know why and who and why they're trying to ruin his life. I'm assuming that they're just trying to get Mercurial on their side so that they have a PR princess to make everything just go disappear.
Oh, they're buying up a bunch of land, right? That might have something to do with that.
Like what? You think they're making like some Mercurial theme park?
I look at Sledge. Would that sell well? You think that would be a good business decision?
Well, they already have Maria land. I suppose it would make sense if they made another one.
Yeah. Okay. Everything you say is factual truth, so okay, I believe you.
That's a dangerous power to possess.
Okay.
Hilarious, though.
True.
So, how do we start this dig? Max is bullet-ridden, and
Can we have your Decker friend do like a trace on some of the numbers he called for New Horizons? Maybe
I
you can
did
find out.
ask for them to unlock the phone for us. Did we ever get a code for unlocking it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to type in the code to unlock Max's phone and see if I can't figure out heads or tails of this crap.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look for like maybe numbers that he has constantly been in contact with, or text messages for constant, or if emails are there. Like I'm gonna try to, I don't know, figure out somewhere to start.
Roll your logic plus willpower.
3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, there's one number that looks like it's been contacted multiple times. Looks like it was called at least twice that evening that you picked her up the first time when you were all introduced. And you also are able to come across an email that looks kind of official.
What's the email say?
Coming from somebody in New Horizons.
All right. What's the email say?
We need the transition to look clean, make it look like a abduction, so that we can get the information from her, so that we can close this deal with Perfecto and get them out of the way. It's crucial that nothing happens to her. That's what the email says.
Well, frag. So it looks like not only are we been duped, but we're being tagged as kidnappers. Or maybe as kidnappers. Or they wanted us to fail. I think Max set it up for himself. Maybe Max ain't dead.
So many questions.
When I was rummaging through Max's pockets, did it feel like he was dead?
Oh yeah, I felt like he was dead.
I'm like, I mean, I've rummaged through a few corpses' pockets before. It was pretty consistent.
Yeah, that guy looked dead.
Well, I'm going to read the email out to everyone so that they know what I know. And I'm going to just sit down and eat my breakfast because I am shocked at the bull dreck.
I don't know, maybe we could just do like a bait and switch. You know, find somebody in that contact list and tell them, hey, things went sideways, but we can deliver the package. And then whoever shows up, we just yoink them and find out what they know.
Yeah, I mean, you can text him, right?
Yeah. All right.
My head hurts. If they were trying to kidnap her, then why were they gunning for her through the screen?
I don't think they were actually going to hit her.
Okay.
Hey, I got a question for you guys, and this is like pretty far out, but look around. What if she's in on it?
That's... I have never... Are we sure this is real life and not a movie? I feel like we're in a movie.
Or a podcast?
podcast about a video game that's actually a
Roll
tabletop.
God damn you. Well, I'm pretty sure I am on the shit list on many of these celebrities' names now. Someone else want to accuse the upper ups of misdoings because I'm tired of doing it.
But you're so good at it. Hey, look, like you guys were gonna dress me up like her. All right, you can at least take this one for the team. All right, I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'm gonna go and knock on the door.
Through the other side. What?
So, Armando is sorry. He wants us to make sure you are safe, but we need to figure out what's going on. So you're going to be with us for a little bit longer. I do apologize. But I have a question, and this may sound very accusatory, and it is not. Are you sure that you and Max were wanting to do this? It seems as if there's a lot of questions that are coming up that we just need to know that you are definitely wanting to leave Armando of your own accord, and you were wanting to join Horizon of your own accord.
If the information that Max gave me was all true, then yes, I needed to get away from Armando. Now you're trying to tell me that the information that Max gave me was all bull dreck, and I've been doing all of this for nothing?
I have an email that seems to insinuate that. That is on Max's comm from Horizon, saying that they wanted this kidnapping to look good, and that they wanted to make sure you want her. I have the comm here, and I can show it to you.
The doors just fly open. In front of you is the angriest pop star you've probably ever seen in your life. You're trying to tell me that this new manager that I was going to sign on for, that was about to give me a deal for a lot of new yen, was going to try to have me abducted for what?
I'm just going to hold up the comm and show it to her. I'm not going to hand it to her. I'm going to hold it so she doesn't smash it.
What the frag is a new horizon, and why do they think I know something that's helpful for... What even is a perfecto polymers?
I don't... Okay, so from what I understand, New Horizon Group is the one that Max works for, who also work for the Yaks. They are buying up property all over the place, and whoever the polymer place is the only other corporations that's stopping them from moving up even further. We don't know why they're buying up property, and honestly, that's way beyond what most people in my industry do. We don't know why they wanted you kidnapped. We just need to know what we can do to stop this whole thing. We're trying to make things right for you. And Armando is saying he's going to set up a way to get you back with him after we get all these questions answered. And whatever they think you know, I don't know. Have you ever heard anything or worked with anyone that had anything to do with the polymers?
So right as you're asking this, the phone that you're holding is going to ding, like another message or email has come through.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend a plot point to have her just snatch it right out of your hands. And she's going to look at it, and then you see her face get red with anger, and you just see her type a quick reply and then throw the phone back to you.
I'm going to quickly look at that reply.
It says you fragged up. I'm still alive. Come get me, Maria.
Son of a frag. God damn mother. Boys, get your weapons ready. I have a feeling we're gonna have guests.
maybe we should just get out of here.
Leave? Yeah,
Yes.
leave.
Yeah, that's my plan. Like, let's not be here when they get here. How about that?
She also didn't say where we're at, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so like she's not totally stupid.
Comlinks have GPS location coordinates. I think we need to move, and we need to move now. Miss Mercurial, would you mind please getting dressed? And we are going to go find us a new hotel or a new safe house.
Nothing under 4 stars. We're already
ma'am.
in this hellhole.
I am going to
Gestures around the suite, which looks lavish to all of you.
This was a 4-star. You asked for this.
I think she's right. I think we can do better.
What? I'm just going to I'm just gonna turn and shoot daggers at him. Like, just if looks could kill, you would die the most slow and painful way possible. Oh,
I have the most clueless expression.
Fantastic.
I will go get the car. Y'all get everything packed and just grab anything you can get. I just walk off to go get the truck or the van jeep.
Okay. What are the rest of you going to do?
Grabbing towels and robes.
Towels and robes.
He's gonna steal them.
I'm probably
Decorative
stuffing my
hand
pockets
towels.
full of I'm stuffing my pockets full of bacon and pancakes.
Okay.
Grabbing the sheets.
So who's coming to fight us?
Yakuza, probably.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds exciting.
Okay.
Why are we leaving?
So we don't have to fight Yakuza.
That's fair.
Okay. Glad we agree.
Well, you guys can make it all out of the building and get packed into the Jeep again.
Once we're on the road, I want to get on my comm link and start doing a quick matrix search about Perfecto Polymers and where their like corporate headquarters is located, like where their main base of operations is in the Seattle Metroplex, all the important, pertinent type of information that I can get publicly about this company to see if we can figure out somebody that we can go talk to.
Sure. Roll me your willpower plus logic.
I got 4 net hits.
It takes a little bit of digging, but you can find out that Perfecto Polymers is actually a subsidiary corporation that is linked to one as technology.
Hey guys, well, this is interesting because apparently Perfecto Polymers is a subsidiary of As Technology. They're clearly like some kind of shell corporation or something like that, but they're definitely under the As Technology umbrella. I don't know if that matters at all.
So we got Yaks, we got the Azzies. This is a Drextor.
Is there anything else that I can find? Anybody that we could like contact? Somebody we can go talk to? Like a building that they own somewhere? Corporate headquarters, whatever.
Yeah, there's an outreach to As Technology if you want to reach out to their human resources or
No, that's not what I want.
That
Always
doesn't work
file
for
a-
employees.
You can always file a complaint.
The other fun piece of very obscure trivia for Maria Mercurial that'll come from Sledge is she's originally from Atzlan.
Oh.
It's not very well known, but with him being a mega fan, of course he knows this extra little bit of information.
It was on the card at trivia night last week.
Cool, man.
Well, I'm out of ideas. I figured maybe we could like go talk to somebody and, kind of pitch our story and find out a little bit more about this whole situation. But this guy doesn't just want Maria back safe. He wants us to find out what's going on.
I mean, there is a contact number for Perfecto Polymers. If you want to try to reach out to them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want that specific company.
Yes, there is actually a number that you can reach out to.
Okay, well, I'll call the number then.
It takes a few rings before somebody kind of fumbles with a phone.
P Polymers.
Yes, my name is Mr. Don Johnson, and I'm interested in discussing some recent acquisitions that may be of interest to Perfecto Polymers. Would there be a time where I could meet with somebody who is dealing with the recent real estate acquisitions down in the Puyallup area?
Hold, please.
There's some lovely wait music that you're put on hold for. And eventually somebody else picks up.
Acquisitions?
Yes, Don Johnson here. Giving you a call because I have some information that might be interesting to whoever's dealing with the recent, we'll call them hostile acquisitions of real estate in the Puyallup area.
Are you a representative of New Horizons?
No, I'm not.
Do you have any dealings with New Horizons?
No, I'm not.
What could you possibly have to offer that could help in any of these dealings then?
One, Miss Maria Mercurial.
Hold, please.
Put on hold again. Some lovely hold music.
Quick question. Are you on the speakerphone?
Sure.
Okay. Sledge is humming along to the waiting music.
Hello, this is Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Morgan, Don Johnson here. I'm told you're the man to speak to about the recent hostile acquisition of real estate in the Puyallup area by one New Horizons.
Yes, Mr. Johnson, they're quite a thorn in the side, and you have a certain asset in your possession. One Miss Maria Mercurial.
Well, it's possible that she could be convinced to come over to your side of things. We need to know a little bit more about the entire dealing that you have with this New Horizon upstart. I'd like to know a little bit more about what we're getting ourselves into before, Miss Mercurial can make a decision here.
Mr. Johnson, I'm going to offer you a very large sum of money if you're in possession of Miss Mercurial and are capable of making delivery.
But what exactly would be the nature of the deal that you're offering my client?
Mr. Johnson, if you can supply us with one Maria Mercurial, I am authorized to compensate you handsomely.
Well, yes, I understand that you're willing to compensate me. However, I need to look out for the best interests of my client. Perhaps a face-to-face meeting would be more appropriate, and we could discuss the details further.
I couldn't agree more.
Fantastic. Well, I know of a great little place in Touristville that's probably right in between the two of our locations. Maybe that would be an excellent place to meet.
Sounds great, Mr. Johnson. What time and when?
Let's say we'll call it about 6 p.m. this evening, and you can meet me at the Slap and Spit down on 83rd.
How will I be able to identify you?
Well, I'll tell you what, you can just give me a call back on this number, and I'm sure we can figure it out.
Sounds agreeable.
Fantastic. Well, we'll meet you at 6.
Excellent.
Hangs up the phone.
All right, I don't know what I just did there, but
That's a trap, right?
probably.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, it's not a trap if we know it's a trap.
Why
How do we know we're not doing the trap?
Yeah,
There's a lot
It
going
could be
on.
our trap. We could make it our trap.
Are you the bait? Do we need to get the dress out?
I think we should get the dress out.
God damn it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll everybody heard the conversation. I don't know what I just did, but I did just flush somebody out. So
To Touristville.
So, the Yakuza and Avs Technology are both fighting for Mercurial.
Seems that way.
I'm so glad I'm a runner. If I was a celebrity, I would just end it. Like, go find a nice little island of my own and just hide there until my celebrityness ended. This stuff is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you think bullets are dangerous? This is ridiculous. Like,
Just after you finish that call, Max's phone is going to start going off.
son of a... I'm gonna click it on. Hello?
You do not sound like Mr. Foley.
Max had a bad burrito and he's stuck in the John. I'm his assistant temporarily.
Does he still have Miss Mercurial in his possession?
Well, some dreck hit the fan and some gangers got wind of where she's at. So we're currently moving her. What's the opposite of Touristville? Like, what's in the other direction of where we're going?
Tacoma.
Tacoma?
We're currently heading to Tacoma for a safe house.
Ah, that is most excellent. I can supply you with a very secure one that you are able to turn her over to us.
Yeah, just drop to this phone and I'll make sure Max gets her there right away.
Excellent, excellent. It's very important that we get the information that she has.
Absolutely.
Good.
Hangs up the phone, and a few seconds later, you're given a location to go to in Tacoma.
And I'm gonna keep going to Touristville.
So I'm gonna look back at Maria.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you know that they all want?
I don't know. I'm just a singer.
Well, clearly some very powerful people think that you know something.
I don't know why they would think that.
Do you have any data ports or anything like that you have that had Max had done onto you or your other people did?
She, absent-mindedly rubs the back of her neck. I don't like to talk about my augmentations.
I ain't judging. Everyone's got to have a little something. Chrome ain't bad. So
Everybody's got a data jack nowadays, chummer.
nah, like I said, I ain't judging. I ain't judging at all.
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know anything.
I think it's that you don't know it because it was slipped into you.
I don't know what you mean, or how that would be possible.
You gotta sleep, and data ports. Yeah, you could slip a data chip in without being noticed, and it doesn't necessarily have to read. It could just be acting like storage.
Are you trying to suggest that somebody messed with my mind while I was asleep?
No, I'm not insinuating it at all. I'm kind of saying that it might have happened.
Yeah, it's pretty possible here. I'm thinking that it's the most likely scenario.
It sounded like you're suggesting someone might have snuck into her ports.
Please take 1 point of edge for that lovely joke.
Maria takes 4 emotional damage.
This is unrecoverable damage. She looks shocked by the thought and the accusation.
Listen, Maria, at the end of the day, both of these groups are trying to get a hold of you for something. I don't like either of it. It seems like a bad deal all around for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go try to meet with one of them, and maybe we can hit him over the head and find out what he knows. And then we're going to get you back to where you were, because it seems like the safest bet for you. But in order for us to get paid, well, we got to figure out what the heck is going on here, because
If I know this stuff that's locked away, how do I get rid of it?
We don't have a Decker on a team, so it's
Find
not like
one. You're telling me if I get this stupid information out of my head that's supposedly in there, then all of this goes away?
No, that just means they won't believe you that you don't have it in there, and then when they check it, then there'll be a whole new series of questions that you can't answer. So you're kind of
just find out if it's in there. If it's in there, take it away from me so I don't have to be bothered by this anymore.
I'm going to shoot a text to the group of the dropping her off at Polymer seems like the best option.
Giving her back to Az Technology?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like super not comfortable with that. The blood magic guys? No.
You see Sledge.
That's never
typing-
been proven.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
Yeah,
see
it's
Sledge
just fake
typing
news.
in the group chat, and all he deletes it a couple times, and then all that pops up is an angry emoji.
How big is Sledge?
He's pretty big.
Alright, yeah, I don't want to fuck with Sledge's like waifu, so
You
I'm
did
good.
watch him. You did watch him cut both arms off the ganger in the blink of an eye.
yeah, and then take like numerous bullets. So.
Yep.
All right, fine. So that's out. All right.
So we can't give her to either of them.
And Ricardo won't take her back until we figure out what's going on.
yeah. So I think we just go do this meeting, try to hit this guy over the head, and we'll find out what he knows. And then maybe we can find a Decker or something to get this stuff out of her head, figure out what's going on, and then get her back where she needs to go. That's not with either of these two terrible groups of people.
They just want the data, right? If they want the data, why can't we just get it to her, give it to whomever, and take her back to Ricardo or whomever? That way, it's a win-win. The corporals get the... Yeah, him.
He keeps saying a different Spanish-sounding name.
Who are we talking about? Okay. Armando. Got it.
Armando.
Yeah. Mhm.
So we take her to get the data taken out, and then we take her back to her original agent, and then everyone's happy. Corporals continue their corporal fight, and they get to live their happy little starlet life. But does that sound good, y'all?
That sounds like a pretty good idea to me. What if we drop the data off somewhere and tell them both where it is and let them fight about it?
Sure.
It's possible. It depends on what's on the chip, though. That might not necessarily be something we want to just give over to one of the corps.
Yeah.
Hell, we might even get more on it or more from it on Shadowlands or something.
When we kidnap this guy, do we want to say, something to insinuate it was Max who did it, and then they find out Max is dead, and so all the connections to us kind of just die?
That's a pretty good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right. So meat then Deca, or Deca then meat?
Well, we got all day, so it depends on how fast we can get your Decker somewhere.
I'm pretty sure if we show up to meet, we're gonna get shot at. Should probably meet up with the Decker first before making that decision.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right, so we're deciding to go to the Decker first.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Does anyone else have a Decker contact, or just me?
I have a negotiator / hitman and a mana pit fight promoter as my contacts. So
Not it.
if we want to ace a guy, sure.
All right. Guess we're gonna go play with the mafia too.
Love it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, so you contact Highball again.
Yep.
Hey, chummer. Wow, this is a lot.
So I got a quick question for you. Hypothetically, if someone slipped information into somebody's skull without them knowing, would you be able to acquire said information and remove it from the other person without killing them?
Yeah. Well, without, can they be, I don't know, can they be a little scarred, maybe?
They have a data port and they don't know if someone's tampered with information and put it in them without them knowing.
Seems like something that you would remember.
What if you're asleep?
I guess, but you gotta be asleep, you know what I'm saying?
So how discreet can you be? Because I have this job and the target I have with me has information in their head that can't be in their head because I got to get it somewhere else.
Well, that all depends. That all depends on how much New Yen you're talking here, chummer. I can be as discreet as you want, but it's gonna cost you.
I'm gonna take a quick picture of Mercurial in the back seat and send that to him.
Holy dreck! What's this person got to do with what we're talking about?
So
Is
you
that
know
real?
how
She's there with you
yeah
now?
Yeah, I have been yelled at many a time.
Do you does she do autographs?
I don't know. You can ask her because we're coming to you because she's got info in her brain that.
Yeah. You're coming here right now. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. You can hear stuff in the background being thrown, and it's like clutter is being cleared up. Just give me like 15 minutes. 15 minutes before you show up.
How far away is he from where we're at?
Currently you're probably a good like half hour away.
I'm gonna tell him we're 30 minutes out.
Okay.
No one is to know.
Oh yeah. No. Just real quiet. Yeah. No problem.
That's my man. We're en route.
And you just hear him hang up really quickly.
All right. Deck is going to do it. We'll be able to get the information out your skull, and you'll be all the fine. And we'll do what we need to do to get you all safe and get this all squared away so you can return to your life and we can get this all situated.
Fantastic. I want this all done and over with. I'm already tired of it.
Amen to that.
So you guys will make it to the Decker's pad. He's dressed up in his Maria Mercurial merch as well.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, another super fan.
Wonderful.
I'm just pinching the bridge of my nose, and it's just like...
You might have competition for super fandom.
Oh, we get to see a nerd fight. Oh, great.
Highball, this is Miss Mercurial. She is the one that has the information that we need to acquire.
He's just like hands down the sides of his face. Oh, yeah.
Miss Mercurial, I do apologize. This man is a very good decker. He is a very good confidant of mine. He will take the best care of you.
She shoots you the look of high eyebrows. Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. He is a very good decker. He knows what he is doing. And unless you want me to go corpo, this is what I've got. He has done wonders, and he has guaranteed he will speak nothing of this to anyone.
Yep, nothing. Yeah, won't say anything.
In fact, Miss Mercurial, if he ever breathes a word to it, I will make sure I personally email you one of his fingers.
That's a little too far.
Upon hearing this man speak, Sledge is going to perk up and say, "Balls D69937, is that you?" towards Highball.
Towards the eyeball. How do you know that handle?
It's
what
me, Steve Austin Rattlesnake 24. I recognize your voice from the online fan festival last week. How are you doing, buddy?
It was so great. Did you get to go to the concert this weekend? I was there. It blew my mind.
I did. I even got to meet her. I mean, look,
Obviously, I see that. You're right there with her.
it's crazy.
How has living with stardom been? Tell me everything.
We all kind of on a time crunch, my friend.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh, you've got to come see my Mercurial shrine.
Oh my
I
god!
just look at Mercurial with this like absolute horror and just I promise, man, he is the best at his job. He is just Decas are socially awkward, and I apologize.
So this definitely gets really weird when you get inside. The place is it looks somewhat nice. It could still use some cleaning. There are posters of Mercurial on the wall. Some of them are behind glass. There's some signed merch that is also under glass or in glass cabinets. There's photos that like one of the walls is what you would see as a screensaver on a computer, where random pictures will just kind of float up into the image, and a lot of them are of him at concerts, Mercurial concerts with Mercurial fans. But the thing that probably stands out the most is in a glass display case stands a mannequin with one of Mercurial's more iconic outfits on the mannequin.
He wins.
Hey, well, we haven't been to Sledge's apartment yet, so.
And technically, Sledge is going to be probably snagging the dress that we've been draping over Scorch.
No. He's weird about it, but this guy, he's on a different level.
There's fans, and then there's fans.
Yeah, there's fans, there's super fans, and then there's this guy.
This guy is like true crime documentary.
Oh, my
Waiting
God.
to happen.
Yeah.
I look at Knox and Sledge. You two want to stay here, and we'll stand outside, make sure nothing happens out front.
Yeah.
Got it.
I look at Scorch with this like, do you want to stay here or you want to come with me?
Scorch is just gonna pull out a pack of Nick sticks and walk outside, light one up.
All right, yeah. Just sit in this chair, real comfortable. I'll get my equipment. And he runs off into another room.
Once I'm outside, I'm going to look at the sin sticks. Can I get one of those?
Yeah, of course, man. Here.
Appreciate it.
Sorry,
My
I cut you off there. Back inside, what Knox and Sledge have planned here.
Well, as soon as he walks away, I'm going to lean down to Knox and say, "This guy's kind of weird."
Knox will look at you like, bro.
You look up at absolutely zero self-awareness.
And she'll just kind of like pat you on the shoulder, like, yeah, bud, he's the weird one. Knox is just going to look at Mercurial and be like, I'm so sorry, you have to deal with this.
I have no words. I just want this to be done with. But
The same.
outside, Scorch and Wagon, it's pretty quiet.
I just look at Scorch and just be like, when you have a deck of contact and you never see their place, and then you see their place, it kind of lowers their cool deca status.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. I'm a bartender. I know a bartender. Where do you think I was taking you earlier?
I don't know.
Yeah, the slap and spit. Yeah, that's my buddy Old Webb's place.
Oh, well, at least we'll be on familiar territory.
That was the plan. I don't know if we're gonna even need to go there now.
Well, if we can get the data, we can figure that out. But I mean, we are so deep in this. It is. I can't even see the surface anymore.
Yeah, I think if we get this stuff, we just I don't know, get rid of it or something. I don't think that we even really need to like go any further with these corpo suits. I hate dealing with those guys.
Well, we could always let Highball take that data. He can do whatever he wants with it, or we can sell it on Shadowlands. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what's on there because it might be the kind of thing that's super dangerous for anybody to have.
And so chuck it into a fireplace and move on with our days?
Maybe, yeah.
Well, we'll find out once that's all done in there.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward now some time as it takes almost the whole time until you're getting close to where you're gonna have to travel to meet at the slap and spit for the meeting that you set up, and Highball still isn't done. He's had to disconnect a few times and then reconnect, and towards the end here, he actually gets forcibly ejected back into meat space. Like he just got dump shocked from messing around in her brain.
I'm gonna peer in to see what's taking so long.
Hey man, are you okay? You don't look so good.
Highball kind of is teetering back and forth in his chair, and you can see a little trickle of blood run out of his nose. Damn. I'm gonna need some more time.
We don't have time, Chumma.
I don't know what the frag this is, but the level of encryption is insane.
Great.
I didn't know that you could have active ice like this running on somebody's memory.
Well, all right. Let me patch you up, and we're gonna have to move on. This is past what I'm willing to put my chummas on.
I can do it. I just need more time.
How about we give it more time? This seems like a good bet.
Look, if you just leave her here with me and you can go do the meat, I can get it done.
Nah. I don't think that would be a good idea.
I'm gonna look at Scorch. What you think? You seem to catch a good wind on Max when he was on the up and up.
Yeah. Can I roll? What is it? Like analyze truth?
Sure can.
All right, I'm gonna do that and see if like he's being real about this whole thing.
Okay.
3 plus willpower is 9. I got 2 hits.
He's telling the truth. He's worn out and he looks a little worse for wear, but he's confident enough in what he's saying that he thinks he can crack it. It takes time.
All right, I'm gonna patch him up with my first aid kit so he's at least back up to 100%. And then I'm gonna look at Scorch and the rest of the team, and well, we can try to delay the meet. Say we're in traffic. Call the guy up, tell him that we're having problems getting past Horizon. There's a couple options we could do if we want to give him the chance. Or one of us goes, or 2 of us goes to the meet, 2 of us stay here.
I don't think we necessarily have to go through with the meet at all anymore, do we? We can just call them up and well, we found out what they want with her, right? There's this data in her head, and he said to call back when we figured out why they're doing this to them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we just call them back now, right?
I'm game for that, y'all.
Yeah, but if we don't actually know what's on that chip, they might call our bluff.
All right.
A question for you, Easy. How long is it going to take us to get to Torresville from here?
You would have to leave right now.
No, to make it on time, but how long will it? Like,
Yeah.
basically, how long do we have
Oh.
before the meet?
You've got 2 hours. It's going to take you almost 45 minutes to get there. So there's your time frame.
All right. All right. It was highball, right?
Yeah.
All right. Look, you got 2 hours.
2 hours. I don't. That's. All right.
Listen,
I'll
listen.
do what I can.
Listen, I believe in you.
Do we think this polymer contact guy would be able to give us access to this information?
No, I don't trust it. If my chumma here can't do it, they're probably gonna do something a lot worse to get it out.
Yeah, there's no telling what they do to her
Yeah.
once they get a hold of the data. I mean, it's likely they just liquidate the asset.
I'm gonna look at Highball and just do the, I bet Maria would absolutely love for you to be able to take care of this nice and carefully. Just get it done and over with, because she just wants to return to her life. And I'm gonna spend a plot point to get him to be able to do it, like within the time frame,
There we go.
Yeah.
Talk him up and everything. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
and lay it thick with the Mercurial believes that he can do it.
Uh-huh.
You're saving her life.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Play into his obsession.
Yep.
All right. You're right. And then just jacks back in.
I wanted to heal him first as well.
Oh, nope. He just dove right back in.
Son of a god.
Is there any like negative stuff to like actually hitting somebody with a stim patch or a trauma patch while they're jacked in?
No, it comes after the fact, I think.
Okay, so like, is it regular damage or stun damage that he's got? It's like physical or stun.
Mostly stun.
All right, fine.
A little bit of physical did bleed over.
Yeah, I'll hit him with a stim patch then and get rid of all that stun.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
This guy's got to get hit at the end.
Okay.
So should I call up her agent and let him know we know what's going on and that she is good to pick up after this is said and done?
I think we should probably just wait until the resolution of this whole thing and see what he comes back with. I don't want to like call him up and tell him it's over, and then there's more moving parts that get added to this whole operation.
Yeah, it's true. But this has got into this. I think I'm gonna take me a nice long vacation. Just anywhere.
The weirdest run I've ever been on, Chummer.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is Sledge's dream run, though.
Happy to be here.
You gonna retire after this, buddy?
No, I was gonna ask if Wagon wanted to go with me to Maria Land.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I think I have had quite enough of her. She seemed like on any other day she'd be a dream to be around, but her stress levels have made me grayer than I normally am.
I understand. She's a lot better if you just take the time to get to know her, you know?
I will take your word on that, my friend. Take your word on it.
And he says this from a point of incredible irony because you have all spent first-hand experience with her for the last 2 days.
As much first-hand experience that he had.
Yeah.
All right. It takes almost 2 hours, but Highball finally pops out, and he points over to a storage device that they were both connected to. It's all in there, and then he collapses.
All right, grab the data pack. I'm gonna check over Highball, make sure he's not dead.
He's still breathing, but he's unconscious.
I'm gonna look at Mercurial and do you mind signing his shit so he has something out of this? Because he's not gonna remember most of this. And I'm gonna call your agent, and we're gonna get this taken care of.
She sighs, and you can see that she's still a little perturbed. Fine. I just want this taken care of. And when she says taken care of like that, you can see that she slams her fist into the glass case where her outfit is, and she shatters the glass. And then again, pulls out that silver Sharpie from nowhere and signs the mannequin's face.
You know, you would make a really good runner.
Get this over with.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just gonna walk out and make the phone call.
Yes, you can look at the data packet if you want to.
Yeah, what is on that thing?
It's a series of files. Some of them are some audio, some video, and a lot of text. All of them are dealing with as technology.
Anything specific?
Yeah, there's 3 projects that are highlighted.
Okay.
There's Project Burnout, or no, it's Project Slash and Burn.
Okay.
Yeah. Project Slash and Burn, Project Essence, and Project Rebirth.
Does it like give any details on what these are?
Yeah, there's all the files are attached to each one. Are you gonna take time to dig through one of them?
I figure like I could probably do that in the car. Can I connect this to like my comlink?
Yeah.
To read them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured like I could probably read it in the car. Before I do that though, I'm gonna call old Webb at the Slap and Spit.
Yeah.
That I'm just gonna tell him there's gonna be a corpo suit that is gonna be coming in, and you can just tell him that his meeting's been delayed, but he's welcome to hang around until we get there, until Mr. Johnson gets there.
Okay, I'll be sure to tell him.
All right, if he gives you any trouble, just have the boys take him out back and rough him up a little bit.
You know how we do around here.
That's why I called you, old Webb.
All right, youngin', I'll see you when you get here.
All right. So, are you making the phone call to her agent?
Yes, I am.
All right.
So I'm gonna dial him up.
It picks up immediately when you call him.
Oi, Chumma. So, we found out the why and the who. Do you want to come get her now, or do you want to meet us over in Toursville and pick her up? Because we got to do a...
She's safe?
Yeah, I told you she was safe the last time.
You have this all taken care of?
Yes.
I have a location that you can drop her off, and we will be out of your, what do you say, hair.
Yeah. Great.
Don't forget
Is it on the way to Toursville? Because that's where we're headed.
Time to bring the Nuyen.
Bring the Nuyen, too.
Yes. As long as she's safe, I will be there.
I will, is he dropping me a pin of where we're meeting him?
Yeah. It's
Is it
not
on the
far-
way?
It's not
Right.
far from where you're meeting at the bar.
All right. This works out just great. I will drop her off, you pick her up, and we gotta skedaddle. I hope you have fun with this. We'll deal with our end. Once we get paid, yeah, if you ever need help again, let us know. You got my comm number. I'm going to hang up the phone and look at the team going, all right, got a pin. It's actually on the way. We can drop off Miss Mercurial. She can get with her agent. This will all be done for her, and she never has to worry about it again.
All right. Did you want to look through any of those files on your way?
Yeah, Scorch is in the backseat, like, yeah, sure. You're like on his phone.
Which one do you want to look at?
Let's start with what was it? Project Slash and Burn.
Sure. Project Slash and Burn is outlining the upcoming invasion and planned genocide of the Yucatan.
Oh. Huh. Okay. How about Project Essence?
Project Essence is giving a detailed description on a blood magic ritual.
Uh-huh. And Project Rebirth?
Project Rebirth is looking into the viability of cloning technology and how they're illegally practicing it on both paracritters and how it's moved from paracritters into the realm of experimenting on metahumans.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, guys, this is seems like some really bad stuff. I'm kind of interested in why this New Horizons guy is interested in this. I mean, I don't know if you guys are curious, but I sort of am.
I'm curious, yeah, but most of that stuff does not sound very on the up and up or very core. It sounds like it's just gonna end bad for a lot more people than it needs to be. So, what we want to do with this data?
Post it on Shadowlands.
I don't know. I don't know if anybody needs to be having any of this.
I don't know. Cloning myself a couple of times might be nice. I'd get more work done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never seen that Michael Keaton shred, have you? It didn't end well.
All right, crew.
So if we delete this data, just erase it, we don't know if this is the only copy they have. But they're chasing pretty hard, so it's kind of...
Well, I imagine if they had another copy of it somewhere, they wouldn't have cared about her. It seemed like they were using her as some kind of
Storage
unwitting courier. Yeah, some
data mule.
Who knows why? I don't think that's relevant.
The only thing that's important is that the corps know that she doesn't have the data anymore, so they don't come after her again.
Agreed. I think that's why we need to go meet with this guy, have him verify that the data is real, and I can just show him on my comm link, and then we can just tell him, hey, we're not making a deal with you, chummer. And then
if we go see this guy, we're gonna get shot at.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's my home turf. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Besides, we got Sledge here. You saw what he did back at the club.
I did. I was there.
Yeah, just disarm them all and we can walk out of there.
It might be a lot of dudes.
We got
And
you
at the end
back.
of the day, this is connected to as technology. If
Just
we
don't-
show our faces and delete the data, or just tell them no, we're making an enemy of one of the bigger megacorps, right?
Well, we run the shadows, my friend. You're gonna piss off a corp every time you even step out into the light. So, how do you want to go? Go with you knowing that they're coming at you, or getting got in the back?
I still like the idea where we tell them where the data is and let them both fight each other over it. Washes our hands clean of the problem and keeps Miss Mercurial safe.
Yeah,
It's really not a
And then-
terrible plan.
we could just delete it preemptively, and
All right, what do you guys think?
I kind of think Sledge's idea is pretty good.
I'm down for that.
So should we find a nice quiet spot out in the Barrens to let them duke it out?
Yeah? Wasn't there that old warehouse that's out there?
There's a
Drop
bunch
it
of
off
those.
there.
There's a bunch of those.
Well, I'm talking about one that's still in like halfway decent condition. Didn't Scamazon run out of there for a while? Just drop it off there.
Is it optional if a gang's moved in there or not? I might know a couple.
That's actually...
Better?
Well, then we're talking more bloodshed because the gangers are going to fight the corporals and the corporals are just going to curb stomp them.
I don't know if that's a bad thing.
Hey, there are some good gangs out there.
Is this a good gang, Sledge?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, the other option is we data tag it, put a GPS tag on it, and just chuck it into a ghoul nest and run like hell.
Know any good ghoul nests around here?
Nope.
No.
I mean, I think Sledge's plan is the best one yet.
All right. We will drop off Miss Mercurial, and then we will go straight to wherever.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay, so you're gonna drive out into the Barrens and just drop this.
Oh, we're dropping Maria off first. We're gonna do that part
Okay.
first.
So you're gonna meet with Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's there waiting. He's there by himself.
You are...
She spots him and points him out.
No guards? Nothing?
Nothing. He's there by himself.
What kind of absolute crackhead? Okay. Not my problem. I'm going to pull up, open the door for Miss Mercurial, and be like, well, here you go. All neat and tidy, taken care of.
She, thank you all for doing this, and hopefully this all ends here. If not, expect a phone call from me.
This doesn't feel super right. So Sledge is actually going to get out of the car with her and at least walk up with her.
Hernandez is like crying as you get closer when he sees her. He's so happy. Can't believe you're okay. I was so worried. Are you fine? What can I do to make up for all of this? It was all lies. Everything was... And she just puts her finger over his lips. Shh. We can work all of this out later. But you need to make good what you promised them. And he looks over at you guys. Tries to recompose himself really quickly. Of course. He digs around in a nearby trash can.
What?
And pulls out a briefcase.
What?
And brings it over to you. It's
I
all
have no
there.
words.
Everything we agreed on. Thank you all so much. From the bottom of my heart.
I'm going to check it real quick.
It's a briefcase full of money.
All right.
And then he runs off down the alleyway, pulling Maria behind him as she just kind of gingerly waves to all of you as she runs away with him. And they hop into a car and peel out of there.
Well, that just happened.
Wow. Yeah, I guess that's showbiz. I don't know.
Am I the only one that actually feels sorry for Mercurial having to deal with him? Like, is it wrong I actually feel bad for her? I feel dirty.
He might be the least problematic part of her life.
Having feelings.
I have to have feelings.
Fair.
Let's get rid of this other problem next. Let's. I feel like we need to do that. Split the money and then just go have our fun.
So do we think we can meet with the guy, or can we just send a message to him and the Yakuza, give him the coordinates, and fuck off?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I kind of want to watch the fireworks show, though.
Yeah, so find a place, drop it off, drop the location, and then peel out and find a nice rooftop to hang out on.
Yeah.
Sounds
Pick
good
up
to me.
some binoculars or like some opera, those tiny opera binoculars you can watch.
Oh,
Yes, charred Yakuza.
we 100% have to record a trid.
Oh yeah, with
Post it
commentary.
online. Yeah. But I rolled a bluff real quick and got no hits. So Sledge is visibly holding back tears as she drives away.
Okay. Still have that signed bicep.
Yeah.
He does.
I'm
Did she
never
ever take
watching
her-
this arm again.
Bold of you to assume you ever watched it.
The only time liquid has touched his chest was when she was crying about it.
Oh, I have a clean spot on my shirt now.
So are you guys just calling him and changing the meet location to somewhere out in the Barrens, or?
Yeah, we're gonna find a spot in the Barrens, and
Okay.
we'll get like a, GPS tag or whatever.
Mhm.
And what I want to do is who's their Yakuza contact that we had.
It
It's
was
just
on
somebody.
Max's phone.
I don't
Yeah, it
think
was
we
just
ever
somebody
called.
from you. You didn't ask for a name. You just somebody from New Horizons.
All right, so okay, so that's the Yakuza guy, and then who's the other party to this?
You talked to a Mr. Morgan.
The polymer guy.
Oh, the polymer. That's right. Okay. So basically, I'm just gonna send them both a text message, like separately,
Mhm.
like 2 hours, these coordinates, and then like a snippet of what I have on the file. Like I have the drive.
We could send it from Max's phone and just make it look like Max got in trouble and had to ditch the files.
Oh,
And just
yeah.
leave his phone there.
Yeah,
'Cause
beautiful.
then it's already got a GPS log on it.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, and just like make sure that they're both getting there like at the same time.
All right, and then are you guys going a couple blocks away and finding a building to watch? Is that what you
Hell
want to
yeah.
do, or just dust
Yeah.
your hands of this?
Hell yeah, I want to
100%.
watch.
We'll watch. We'll go like make some soy popcorn or something.
Stop by a stuffer shack, grab some some beer, some snacks, and some
And a
chairs.
camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish my cheese. I've been carrying it this whole time.
Cool. All right, so as you guys settle in to a nice run-down, abandoned apartment that you find that happens to have a window that faces the direction of where you left everything, so you can see these parties arrive. The first car that pulls up is an off-road kind of Jeep, and 5 guys get out of it. Some of them have katanas at their side, and they're in decent looking suits, but nothing crazy. The other car that pulls up is a fancy looking sports car, like a Porsche. Pulls up and 2 guys get out of it. One of them looks like he's in his late 40s. He's wearing a very expensive looking suit. The other guy, also in a suit, just looks like a regular corp guy that you would expect. Nothing super noticeable, very plain. Neither of them have weapons. You can see both groups kind of eye each other up and square off. And some of the Yakuza look like they pull up weapons. And as soon as that happens, the unassuming looking corp individual sheds his skin like a human suit. And inside erupts a dragon.
Oh,
Fuck.
Immediately hiding underneath the ledge.
yeah, hitting the deck.
who proceeds to engage them in combat as the other guy, two blades just drop down from his sleeves into his hands, and he runs into the Yakuza, and the two of them together make short work of these five guys in seconds.
Okay.
Leave. I think we need to skedaddle.
Yeah.
Scorch spits out his mouthful of pocket pancake and yeah, you're probably right. I think we should probably go.
All right.
I want to spend my last plot point to have previously to this fight beginning made a bet with Scorch for 500 new yen on the Yakuza to win. So I lost 500 new yen in that bet.
It could have even been at the beginning when they walked out and you saw it was 5 against 2.
Yeah, I bet on the 5, and then Scorch was like, "Nah, these two, they look like they're here on business."
Well, no one expected that second part to happen.
No,
I don't think.
no.
No,
But I am
no,
very
you
glad
guys-
that we did not encounter them directly. So, pretty good for us.
Was that guy Morgan? I'm so glad we didn't meet him.
me too.
You guys will be making your way back. You're finally getting blocks and blocks away, putting distance between you and what you just witnessed. And as that's happening, Scorch, your phone goes off.
Do I recognize the number?
You're getting a call from Webb.
Hello, this is Don Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, I'm terribly sorry that we've missed our meeting.
Oh yes, it was unfortunate. I was held up. I'm sure we can reschedule.
Oh, I wouldn't bother.
So you're no longer interested in Miss Mercurial?
No, I don't believe that Miss Mercurial has what I'm looking for anymore.
I understand. It's too bad. It's an unfortunate series of events for me.
Quickly out of character, did you guys you guys deleted all the data after it and we're just leaving a brick for them to find, or did you leave the data on there?
I don't think we deleted it, did we?
I would have definitely protested against the idea of doing so, but I don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Okay. So yeah, it's just a disappointed voice about not meeting how they've collected what they need. Just wanted to reach out to let you know.
Well, it's unfortunate that we couldn't do business. It's a shame that I wasn't able to make this transaction happen, but I'm glad that you did finally get what you needed out of this whole thing. So
Yes, I am also very happy with the outcome. That it works in my employer's favor. All I can offer in the future, Mr. Scorch, is to pay attention to who you deal with. And hopefully, our paths won't ever cross again. But just in case, go ahead and ask around about Kyle Morgan. Have a great day, Mr. Scorch.
And then the phone hangs up.
Scorch's eyes just get super wide and he hangs up the phone and then throws it out the window.
Just start shooting at the phones, obliterate it.
I'll get another one. I'll get another one somewhere else. I think I need a drink.
I think we need to go underground for like 6 months.
Well, you guys do have enough money that you could hold out the next 3 or 4 months from this job. You have your lives. And all is thanks to your quick thinking, not meeting either party face to face.
Holy shit! You guys want to go to Chicago? We'll see what the Bug City's like.
I heard there's nothing dangerous happening in Chicago in the 50s.
In the 2050s, it should be safe, right? There's
gotta be
nothing
better than
going
this.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
I feel like we might have broken like one of the tenant rules of running.
Someone kept saying like you don't make a deal with something. I can never remember what it is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I conserved. I shot one bullet. I conserved all my ammo.
Yeah, you don't make deals with elves or something. Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, that was definitely it.
That had to be it, man.
Yeah.
No, it's never make a deal with a celebrity, and we broke that pretty easily.
Oh, yeah, you definitely
yeah.
broke that one. Yeah,
That's got to be what it was.
Well, that brings us to the end of the Mercurial file.
Jeez.
That was wild, you guys. Man, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. That shit was a blast. Easy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for GMing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, you guys want to remind us who you are again and where we can find your stuff? Dan, where can we find all of What the Dice's stuff?
So you can find us on all major podcasting platforms. That's What the Dice. You can also find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all of that under What the Dice. And we also have a Patreon. I almost forgot who I was after all of this, too.
All right.
Oh, this was a blast.
Sean, where can we find your stuff?
Yeah, I am on the Dragon's Greed Gaming podcast on Saturdays, and then I am on Fridays. We stream on Twitch and YouTube under Fourplay. That's FOURPLAY, like 4 people playing. We do Dungeons and Dragons, and then I will occasionally run them through Aliens or Mjorkborg, and I'm gonna try to get them to play Shadowrun soon.
Sick. Earvin, where can we find your stuff?
I'm Earvin VT on YouTube and just Earvin on Twitch. None of my stuff is relevant to the conversation. You should definitely check out these guys' stuff.
No,
instead.
go check out Earvin if you like Helldivers.
Oh yeah, go look at
Divers
his
is
stuff too.
great.
Yeah,
I've
best
seen some of your
Helldivers
stuff.
community.
Yeah, like I've seen some of your stuff. It's amazing. No, you deserve props too. Come on, go check him out too.
Yeah, absolutely. Go check this guy out if you have played Helldivers at all and you're enjoying the game. He's got a fantastic community, great Discord over there. And if you're having a hard time finding groups, the Ghost Divers are the place to do it, man. So find him, find his Discord, get in there, and go play some Helldivers with some good people. Finally, I'm Dr. Friendship. We do SINless, we do Shadowrunnin on Empty. We're on YouTube under Critical Hits, pretty much everywhere. So if you look under YouTube, Critical Hit Shadowrun, or look for SINless or Shadowrunnin on Empty on your favorite podcasting platform, that's where you can find all of our stuff. I got a Twitter that I use sometimes. I'm on the Shadowrun Reddit. You can find me over there. But the best place to find us is on our Discord. So you can look at the episode description. I'll have links to everybody's stuff in the episode description, including ours. And you can figure out how to get to us from there if you want to interact with us when we're not on stream or doing a recording or whatever. So guys, thank you again for joining me for this episode of the Fixer Files. I appreciate the fuck out of all your time, and I guess we will see you in the next one.
Yeah,
have a great night, everybody.
Yeah, it was a blast. Yeah, thanks.